Hello everyone, welcome in. If you saw the go live notification, then you will know that I was late. And I still am late. We're almost 17 minutes into when I'm supposed to be streaming and I'm just flipping off a go live screen. But I'm here. I said I want to stream and just do whatever, and honestly that might be what today is, because I have no plans. I literally don't know what I'm doing. We're just gonna stream, we're gonna do something. I got a handful of things I could do. I also have games downloaded that I could play, but realistically I don't have a true affinity for what we're doing. So whatever happens is what happens. We're just gonna see where this goes. First and foremost though, I am not feeling the music. I was feeling it at first, but now I'm not feeling it. I think we're gonna go back to the hip-hop beats we were doing last stream, because why not? Hello cats, both of you just woke up. Normally it's the opposite and you go to sleep when I hit go live. Well, either way, today was a very boring day at work. There was very little to do, which I think is part of the reason I have no motivation to do anything today, because I haven't done much today. I'm just kind of, object in motion stays in motion, object in rest stays in rest, that whole thing, that whole science lesson. So because I've sat around and done very little today, I don't really have much motivation to get much done. So I gotta figure out what we're doing next, but for now I will continue talking about my day. Took the motorcycle with me to work. It was a fairly cool morning. It was only like 55 degrees Fahrenheit. So like pretty chilly morning, but when you tuck down onto the bike, you don't really get as much wind, so it wasn't too bad. Wore the riding jacket and a hoodie, and I was fine. But yeah, it's just kind of been one of those days. The weather was nice. Me and my coworker, we took an hour and 20-minute lunch. So we went out, got lunch. We went to Walmart. We got some stuff for his drift car, because he's going to an event this weekend, I believe it is. Maybe it's next weekend. Either way, he needed to get a few things, and we went out to lunch together, and he was like, do you care if we go to Walmart? And I was like, fuck, it's more than we're going to be doing if we go back to the test cell, so might as well. So we did a Walmart run. Bought some spray paint, some JB Weld, a couple other small things here and there. And then went back to work and proceeded to do almost nothing the rest of the afternoon. I answered some emails, set up some filters and organizational stuff for my streaming accounts email and my YouTube accounts email, because I just never bothered getting that stuff set up. So now I have it filtered and automatically sorts emails as they come in, so I can better know what stuff is. Do I need to worry about that? No, because 90% of the emails I get are either from Twitch saying your export to YouTube succeeded, from Twitch saying your stream summary is available, or Twitch saying you resubscribed to the people I have subscriptions for. That's most of the emails I get, so I don't really need to worry about it, but I got everything set up and it automatically recognizes certain things and filters them, and I don't need to worry about that anymore. That's what I've been up to. It's been a very uneventful day. Got home from work, flopped down in bed, and told myself I was going to get up and shower before stream. I don't know if you can tell, but this hair is not wet in the slightest. So we did not shower. We laid in bed and scrolled Instagram Reels for almost 3 hours. A little more than that. And then I ate dinner while scrolling Instagram Reels. And then wasn't paying attention to the time while I was taking a shit and scrolling Instagram Reels, and realized I completely missed 7 o'clock. And I only noticed it was 7 o'clock because another streamer went live, and when they went, and we both go live right at 7 o'clock. I'm normally pretty on the dot about hitting go live right at 7. They tend to be somewhere between 7 and 7:05. I saw that notification pop up and I was like, oh, I am late. So we gotta fix that. And fix that we did. By me showing up 10 minutes-ish late. I don't know, wasn't great, but we did it. We're now live. Other events, other life motivational things. Oh, I have a headset for my motorcycle coming in tomorrow. I am so excited for that. You know, as much fun as it is to, you know, ride the motorcycle and, you know, get to hear the engine and go fast, legally fast. Not having music on the ride to work or the ride home is kind of not fun. I like listening to music while I go for car rides and stuff like that. So got the headset. It's got like an intercom system, so if I ride with other people I can talk with them, and then it's able to play music to my ears. And my headset, or not my headset, my helmet is designed for like a certain headset, so I got that one, so it fits into the helmet. It doesn't like stick out awkwardly on the side. It's not gonna be like a weird bubble. There's like kind of dents, cutouts, whatever, to be able to run all the wires and everything, so they're not going to be like sticking in and poking stuff. And overall, I think it's going to be very comfy. Hopefully. I spent money on it. Right after last stream, I said I don't have money to spend on, you know, bookshelves behind me. I ended up going and spending like $300 on a headset for my motorcycle. Literally 2 hours after I ended stream. So we are not doing good at the saving money thing. Maybe we'll be able to do better now, but probably not, because I also want to buy an exhaust for my bike. I want it to be louder. So, not really sure how that's gonna go. The goal is save money, especially because student loan payments are coming back. They start beginning of next month, so kind of only a couple weeks away, and I gotta worry about that now. So I really need to either become really famous on YouTube and Twitch, or I need to start saving some money, because I gotta pay for student loans. And last I checked, the, you know, $5 to $10 I make on Twitch a month isn't gonna be enough. I don't think that's gonna cut it, so we might need to tighten the budget up a bit. Maybe get less not sponsors, but you know, we're also doing the running green, not sponsored today. It's not my favorite flavor, but every now and then it just hits the spot and it's just amazing. And I was kind of feeling it today, so it's been sitting in my fridge for a couple days, and I figured, why not? I'm feeling it. It's just gonna hit that spot, and sure enough, it has. Yeah, like I said, I don't know what I want to do today. I could play games. I got games. I got more than a hand. Do I have more than a handful? How many games do I have installed right now? No, come here. Open. Thank you. So, of the installed games I have on my computer, I have Hollow Knight, Lifeless Moon, which, screw it, uninstall right now. Live on stream, I uninstall a game. Boom, there we go. Okay, that's gone. We got Portal 2. We're almost done with that one. We got Sea of Stars. I have Valorant downloaded. I have Minecraft. And maybe one other game? Do I have anything installed from Epic right now? I don't think I do. I do not. I do not have a single Epic game installed. I also got Wallpaper Engine, if that tickles your fancy. We can scroll through Wallpaper Engine and get myself banned from Twitch so fast. So fast. I do not have a single of the safe filters or anything turned on. You will absolutely see titties within the first like 2 minutes of me opening that. So I think we're gonna stay away from that one. But yeah, if we're doing games, I got, like I said, Sea of Stars, Portal 2, Hollow Knight, Minecraft, Valorant. I was also thinking I have some short form content I need to edit. So I could throw together, like I already have the voice parts recorded. I just need to add everything else for, I want to say it's 2 videos of my like 1 minute game review videos. So I could do that. I believe. Hang on. Now I don't fully remember. So we're going to open this up and I'm going to take a peek at which ones have I posted. And I'm doing the lazy technique of just going to YouTube. So I have the Sea of Stars review, Life Not Supported, Dredge, Planet of Lana, Sengoku Dynasty. So I still need to do Dave the Diver. No, that's not the Sengoku Dynasty review. That's the Sengoku Dynasty combat. So I have Dave the Diver, Sengoku Dynasty, and Lifeless Moon that needs to get edited. I already have the voice recorded and cut down. I just need to add the video part and then all the text and other pop-up stuff. I can do that. Or I could maybe do something else. I can just sit here and just chatting and ramble for, an hour, hour and a half, 2 hours, 3 hours, however long I feel. I kind of want to edit just so I can get it done. And then you can see how painfully slow it is to go and add captions by yourself. That could work. If we have objections, by all means, feel free to chime in and let me know what you want to see. I am an open book here. But as of right now, I'm not seeing anything particular. So, I think I'm gonna boot up the DaVinci and get myself going on that. And we could always switch later. So, where's the harm in that, right? We're just gonna work on some things. Oh yeah, before I do that, I wanted to point out that I now have the channel trailer for Twitch. I did that yesterday. We got that bad boy slapped together. It is also on my YouTube VOD channel, not my main channel. I want to make a different video for that. But I got that bad boy put together. So let me be ready to share a screen because this is going to immediately play. Okay. So, if you're on Twitch, it's going to be the exact same video. Nope, this is the wrong. I'm on the wrong account, which is fine. So if we jump over here, is it not going to show? Oh, it's because I'm subscribed to myself. It's not going to show. Man, now we got to switch accounts. There we go. There it is. Okay, let me kick off the music for just a second. There you go. All right. We're gonna watch this. I'll leave it small. Can I go medium? Why can I not go medium? Did you guys just see that? Oh, it's struggling with the loading. It does not like the fact that I am live right now. Oops. Also, we can ignore that real fast. We'll just open and close that real fast so no one has to stare at anything, right? Okay, it looks like it's loading decently. That's as far as it's gonna load. So, I'll go ahead and let this play for you guys. I know I'm kind of in the way.
See that?
But... I have no clue what the hell's going on. There's a two-headed deer with fangs. I can just stand here in bed and stare at my long pee-pee. Oh, I died too. Bro, just leave me alone. Am I talking to my cat or the monster? You'll never know. Murder, murder, murder. Murder! He's not done? Who puts a stage 4 on the first boss? What the Come on! Oh, he murdered himself. I'm gonna get topped by the creepy dude. And I can't even imagine it. Alright, I'll give you guys music back. We'll get off that screen. We don't need to stare at what YouTube's recommending to me. But yeah, that is the channel trailer. That is on my VODs channel, like I said, as well as over on Twitch. If I'm not live, that video will pop up. It's a minute long. You get to get the quick taste. I just grabbed some of my most popular clips, chopped them down as short as possible, threw them all together, slapped some text on the screen, and we called it golden. So hopefully we don't get in trouble for that. But I mean, it's my own clips. I'm using music that I have licensed. So we should be golden. I'm just trying to mentally think through. Other than that, I think we're good to go. If we want to watch some video editing. So I'm going to go ahead and pop myself back into that screen. We're going to open this up. Ignore the anime girl. You did not see it. Skip that bad boy because installs take forever. So yeah, welcome to a YouTube video. This is what it looks like. This is the editing grind. This was, I'll be honest, a bit of a lazy video on my part. But if we pop up here and go to short, we got the short form content where I sped up my talking for some of it to keep it as short as possible. 51 seconds. You can see it's right here. And then behind me is just the folders that I have everything sorted. So don't worry about that stuff. You're not missing anything major. But yeah, we got all this to go through. Actually, I don't know if you can hear it right now. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. Sound settings. Close that bad boy. Where's volume mixer? DaVinci. Let me think. Needs to be on that one. Okay. Where is it? Give me a second. I can read. There it is. Okay. Now you should be able to hear it.
Challenges on a mission to the moon. While officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving.
There you
and the
go.
puzzles.
You can hear my voice even while I'm not talking. You'll never be able to figure out how I do that.
I played Lifeless Moon, so you don't have to. This game.
And it sounds as if I'm actually talking. You'll never know. I'm just really good at ventriloquism. Yeah, so essentially how this is going to work is we're going to go to the YouTube video, find one of the clips of the actual gameplay that correlates or works with whatever I'm saying right here, and we're going to slap all that in there. And then we got to go back and add text. We're going to have to go and find some assets, possibly looking for like game logo, stuff like that. And then we should be able to slap all this together, get this one done. It's when I make these not being live, it normally takes about an hour and a half from this point on to get one done. So I have 3 that I can make. Perhaps I just do one, see how I'm feeling, see how we're all feeling. Like I said, we can always switch to a game or switch to something else. But I kind of want to get this done, so.
I played Lifeless Moon, so you don't have to.
Okay, pick a very generic clip of just the game. So now we're going to jump over here. I'm going to mute the music down here. We don't need to listen to that, right? We don't need to listen to that.
Lifeless Moon is a sequel game to Lifeless Planet, both developed and released by Stage 2. The game starts with you learning that a mission on the moon was
Yeah, we're going to take this clip. No need to use the cinematic part of it. Why are you so short? I forget. What are you? What? Did I just accidentally cut the video at one point?
cities and even great forests.
Yes, I did. Okay, well, you know, we're not gonna... Oh, actually, that clip could work. I'm gonna use this one. So we're gonna copy this bad boy a handful of times, jump over here, Drop it in. Pop it down.
I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to.
All right. Boop.
I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to. This game presents.
Boom. Perfect. There's one clip. We are 2 seconds in. And I'm just going to note this 10 here is not like 0.1 of a second. That's 10 frames. So this number goes up to 60 and then it loops. So if we look in here, 0, 59. It's really funky to try and do like quick math if you're not used to the fact that it only goes up to 60, but it gets easier with time. I promise you that. I forgot to listen to what the next part is to know what I need to do.
This game presents an intriguing narrative where you embody an astronaut facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. Will officially.
There we go. Okay. I might want to break that into 2 clips just because it's a bit longer. With short form content, you don't want any of your clips to be longer than like 3 to 5 seconds, especially in the very beginning. That's why this bit's only going to be 2 seconds. So then maybe out here somewhere.
Body and this game presents an intriguing narrative where you embody an astronaut facing.
So maybe cut it right there.
Facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. Will officially.
Yeah, so that would be better. Because remember, we're going from 210 to 508. So that's going to be just shy of a 3-second clip. I think that one's going to work. Okay. So now we need to find. I'm just going to drag this down so you can see a little easier. We essentially just need to find embodying an astronaut, like this clip right here. And then if we pop over here, drop this bad boy in, drop it there, drop it here, cop.
This game presents an intriguing narrative where you embody an astronaut facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. Well,
okay, unforeseen. You need something a little surprising there. So now I gotta go and find where I did something, or something cool happens, or something interesting. Like a person appearing. We got some platforming clips here. Would this be?
We're all very alike, leading to some parts of the game feeling.
That could be an interesting one. No, I want to use this clip. I know exactly what this one is. We're going to use this. Bop, bop.
Facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. Well, if it
move like so. If I clip it there and drag this out.
Facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. Well,
that's good. Okay, we're gonna go with this. We're gonna go with this.
Facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. Well, officially a platformer, the gameplay is.
See, that doesn't look bad at all. And now we are 7.5 seconds into this short. And then we got to go back and add all the text and the pop-ups and everything else. So don't think we're anywhere near done. Remember, we're getting to 51.43, so about 51.75 of a second we got to get to, and that's just adding clips. Then we got to go back. We got to add transitions. We got to add text. We got to add images. There's a reason these take so long, and I normally don't make a lot of TikToks that are highly edited. It tends to just be me shit posting. Because they're so much easier to do. You just hold up your phone, make a silly, penis joke, and then move on. Like, I literally have TikToks I made in a single take and just hit post because I wasn't concerned about it. Where these videos take me like 2.5 hours to put together, and it's a hassle sometimes.
Well, officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving and the puzzles lack a challenging difficulty.
Okay, I mentioned platformer this time. So now we can hop in here and pick some of the platforming. So I'm going to grab this one and this one together. And we're going to pop back in. And we're going to figure out. Yeah, unsurprisingly, that is way longer than we needed it to be. Oh, no, that's not what I wanted to do. I'm gonna drag that down to there, pop this off. I don't know, drag this over to here maybe.
Well, officially a platformer, the gameplay is very...
Nope, we used the wrong part of this clip. Whoop. Zoop.
Well, officially a
Nope, we went too far. We'll get it, we'll get it. Don't worry, don't worry. Trust the process, trust the process. Maybe right about there.
Well, officially a platformer, the gameplay is very... Well, officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving and the puzzle...
Yeah, right about there is where it needs to cut.
The puzzles lack a challenging difficulty.
That was a little buggy.
Gameplay is very forgiving and the puzzles lack a challenging difficulty. The land...
Boom, right there. Cut.
Well, officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving and the puzzles lack a challenging difficulty. The landscape...
I want to pull this out to here.
Forgiving and the puzzles lack a challenging...
Maybe right about there.
Well, officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving and the puzzles lack a challenging difficulty. The landscape and...
That works. Okay, I'm liking that. That looks okay. So now we just need to keep going. So yeah, we're just shy of 12 seconds. What's this?
The landscape and picturesque sky, however, dazzle, but some artificial boundaries occasionally break the immersion.
Okay, so this one I'm going to want to cut.
Dazzle, but some artificial...
No, so give me...
But some art...
Yeah, right there. You are now two pieces. Because those are two different points, despite the fact it's one sentence. Hello, Sunblade. Welcome in. We're doing some video editing today. We're making TikToks. We're putting together quick little reviews. You want to see all 12 seconds that I've slapped game footage on so far? It's not much, but
I played Lifeless Moon, so you don't have to. This game presents an intriguing narrative where you embody an astronaut facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. While officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving and the puzzles lack a challenging difficulty.
That's as far as I've gotten so far. But yeah, I literally hit go live. I was like, I have no plans. I have no motivation to do anything. We're just gonna hit go live. We're gonna figure out what's going on. Is that me? Yes, that is me doing the narration. And I also know an ad is starting like right now. So if you get cut off by it, I'm sorry. But yeah, I filmed all this previously and I chopped it all down. So it's like about 51, 52 seconds long. I just never bothered to finish it because if we go over here, this is the actual YouTube video. Like this video is already posted, already live. It's very slow to load. So now we're just got to go back and BRB. Okay. I understand. Don't worry. But yeah, so we're just trying to figure all this out. We need picturesque sky. What's this clip? Could use that one. Maybe this one? I think this one. We're going to copy that. We're going to be ready. The ad folks will be coming back real soon. Hopefully we did not scare them away with the bit of lag. I understand that the stream quality might be a bit lower today because DaVinci devours resources. And I apologize if there's some lag or lower quality, but as long as I don't move too fast, it shouldn't be too bad. So it's when I try to get ahead of myself and get funky with it. So, all right, you're back. Yeah, so what I was trying to say right when it cut me off, which I knew it was going to, was this is the YouTube video right here. This is the video that was posted last weekend. You can see I'm lazy and just record a video of me talking, and that's all right here. So if I were to just hide this track, it's literally just me like...
You do get a chance to look out past the walls and into the world. I was amazed at the landscapes that have been...
It's just there. And then I slapped
the game to look out past the walls and into the world. I was amazed at the landscape.
And because we're talking about landscape and sky, we're going to use this clip. Yeah. This is everything that goes into my YouTube videos. And then we jump over here and I got the narration down there. And then I just slap in game footage, other clips, stuff like that. Cut it down. I know nothing about video editing. So this is DaVinci Resolve. You can kind of see up here. And the way it works is you're essentially just stacking a bunch of stuff together in a line, and then you can stack it vertically as well, and that's your like depth. So like I don't have any of me like on camera, but if I wanted to, if I come in, I don't have anything stock. Import media. So if I want to put like an Among Us twerk, I can go ahead, slap this right here in the middle. And then I can adjust my zoom and positioning so I can make it smaller. Looks like a much better form of clip champ. Yeah, sort of. So like now, right here in this video, I have like the gameplay. I have my like voice recording, which is from one like video. And then I just cut the video off of it, slapped gameplay.
Picturesque sky, however,
and a single Among Us
picturesque sky, however, dazzle, but some artificial.
And then if I want to, you know, extend this, I just copy it, paste, 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 paste.
Picturesque sky, however, dazzle, but some artificial boundaries
there you
occasionally
go.
break.
That is kind of how this is working. And then you can add like text, you can add like transitions for audio, video. If you go in here, you got different filters for if you want to pull stuff out. So you can like green screen this way. If you want to do green screen, you come down here, it's the 3D keyer. You drop this effect onto whatever clip you want to do, and then you tell it what color to pull out. Then you can just green screen stuff right off of it. Like I know I'm going to need to do it here eventually. So if I import media like this right here, I'm going to need to do this eventually anyway. Why did that not? I don't know. I don't know what that's doing. So if we have this right here, like this is very clearly like,
however, dazzle.
I'm gonna mute that just so I don't have to, like this very clearly needs to get green screened. So if I add the 3D keyer to it, you can now see right here it says effects. So if I click on this video, tell it I want to do the effects, I can pick the color, come on screen, click it, and now that color disappears. Then I can adjust it a little bit because you can see there's a little bit of green right here, like it missed a couple pixels. So if I just make it a bit stricter, boom. Then if I drag this back this way, it stays on top. I do not put this much, well, okay, I do put this much effort into the YouTube videos, but I do not put this much effort into like my VODs and like my, when I'm just doing like game clips. Those ones are very lazy, very quick. You just cut it into a vertical format and then a bit of blurring, add another layer where you crop in just your face, and it's really quick. So don't think all video editing is this scary. If you're just looking at like, if I were to go in here to like a Hollow Knight clip, it's gonna look scary at first. Like when you look at this, it's like, whoa, that's a lot. But if you look at it, like that's my face, that's the actual gameplay, and then this one's just like the background that gets blurred out. You just stack them on top of each other, and then it fills up the video. He's not done? Who puts a stage 4 on the first boss? What the? Yeah, this is one of the clips. I haven't even posted this one yet.
Oh, he murdered himself.
Like, I haven't posted this clip at all. I haven't edited. But I haven't bothered to post this one to TikTok. So I'm way too much a boomer. My YouTube is direct unedited copies of my VODs. So my VODs channel is slightly different. If we jump over here, jump in here, I'm already on the VODs channel. We just go to YouTube. So here, this is the VOD that went live today. If we go to content and then just pick like a random one. Actually, I haven't done this one yet, so we're gonna do that. So like I export straight to YouTube, and then I drop in a copy pasted description. But if you go into editor on YouTube right here, you can click trim and cut, and then I can see right here in the audio, this is all my starting soon screen. So I can zoom in and just say, I no longer want any of this. And then I normally zoom in a bit more, make sure it's right there. So this is when I start talking, and then you can see it switches to the just chatting screen. And then there's my entire stream. We can jump to the end just to make sure. There, you can see where the audio cuts out. I'm gonna pull it back just a little bit. Hit save, hit save. That's all you gotta do to cut out your starting soon and ending screen. And then it's gonna take several hours because this is a 2-hour, stream recording. But now the video is processing. Once that finishes processing, you might have to reselect your thumbnail. But other than that, yeah. So if we go to, let's pick one that's already live. Not that it matters. Also, here's the channel one. But like this one went live today. If I go here, pop this bad boy open.
Hello, everyone.
See, I start talking right away, flip off onto...
I think I'm ready for stream.
There. See, video goes live, you immediately hear me start talking, and then it goes right to the just chatting screen. You don't get that 5, 6, 7... I'll be honest, I've had 8-minute, starting soon screens. Like, it can get bad. You get to cut all that off. Not that anyone really watches VODs anyway. I'm not that big, so it... I'm not... Realistically, I don't need to be too concerned, but... I think it's good to have stuff set up. Maybe I should do at least that much. Yeah, no, it's really quick. And then because I don't bother with doing thumbnails, I use my stream titles as the video titles. The only thing I add in terms of like tags, which I can show you again if we... Boop. So like if you look here, I just pick one of the generic like thumbnails it gives you. I add to I just make playlists of every single game I play. This one doesn't have tags, but sometimes I'll just tag like gaming, Twitch. I put the recording date as when the live stream was, and then I make sure it's gaming and the game that it is. And then I just set it to automatically post on a certain date. So like you can see this one right here, it's going to go live on the 19th. And then everything's right there. If we go to some of my more recent ones, so like just pick this one. This is the Portal 2 stream. You can see picked a random thumbnail, added to playlist as Portal 2. We scroll down, it's got games and Twitch as its only 2 tags. Recording date August 8th, gaming Portal 2. And then I just go in here on right here, and then I just tell it I want it to go live this date, this time. Boom. Yeah, that I do exactly. That's all I really bother doing for my VODs, because like realistically no one's gonna find me through my VODs, so I don't try to make them easily findable. However, if you watch stream and you enjoy stream but then you end up missing one for a day, or you end up having to like go away for a week and then you're trying to catch back up, or maybe you see me playing like the end of a game and you want to go back and see like, oh, how did this start, but it's been like a month. Or like if I talk about how I played Fallout 4 and you haven't seen my Fallout 4 streams, you can go in here and we got Subnautica, we got Fallout 4 shorts. Fallout 4 is on the next page, maybe? Yes, Fallout 4, there's 17 streams. You can go in here, of course, because I'm on whatever. Either way, the videos are here. So yeah, here's all my Fallout 4 streams. You can watch from the very beginning one that's partially blocked because of copyright. This was before I had my own licensing. Yeah. My descriptions changed up a little. I usually give a quick synopsis of what I did and shout out to any raids. I probably should at least shout out raids. I think I'm going to write that down so I remember to do that. It'd be good to shout out people if they raid or stuff like that. Come here, handy dandy notebook. That's a good idea. Thank you, Sunblade, for giving me that. Hello, Scuba. Channels that raid. All right, that is some shitty ass handwriting, but it's okay because no one else reads the handy dandy notebook but me. And I have years of experience decoding my special language that ends up being written down. But yeah, I think it's good to have the playlists for if people want to go and hunt down certain games that you played, like Dredge or Fallout 4, Planet of Lana, even Life Not Supported. But like past that, like realistically, no one's gonna find my VOD channel and be like, oh, you know, I happen to be looking for someone who has a 17 episode series of Fallout 4 and then goes and finds me. Instead, the VOD channel is kind of an end all. The only discoverability I get on the VOD channel is I post my like clips. So like if we look in like the real-time views, there's clips, there's clips, there's clips. Channel, like, welcome to the channel, clip. That's an actual video. Clip, 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 like it's all that stuff. That way I post it so people can find it and see it, and I don't know, maybe they discover the channel that way, but like I know my actual VODs are not going to be what brings discoverability to me, so I don't push for it. I thought it was nice to do. I'll pop into their Twitch page and see if they have a YouTube too, so I can at them and then include a link. Yeah, I should absolutely do that. I got the note written down. I can look into that. As for going through the 50, almost 60, maybe a little over 60 streams that are currently uploaded, that's going to be a lot to have to go through. So maybe I start with this stream, which I don't think anyone's going to be mad at me about, but either way, just add it going forward. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I to go back and like I said, I have videos. Like if we close out of this, go to content, there is 92 things that have been uploaded between shorts, VODs, the channel trailer, all of that. There's 92 uploads to this channel, with uploads scheduled as far out as like the end of December, which if you don't know, I have my From the Archive series, these very old streams. Like, I mean, the original overlay while I was still in college, when I was doing the Desktop Goose, like these were some of my earliest streams, like March 7th, 2022. So this would have been my like third stream or fourth stream. Yeah, this one would have been my third, fourth, fifth. Like they are old streams. The audio quality is horrible. I don't think they even have like background music. I never pay attention to chat. I make jokes about how I am fully aware that no one's watching and no one's ever going to see it, so why does it matter if I look at my phone? Like, I was a horrible streamer and a horrible creator then, but I have them as recordings and I'm going to upload them so you can see how far I've come. Like nowadays, I like to think I can stay on top of chat decently well. I'm not on my phone throughout the stream. You might see me pick it up if I want to quickly check something, or I'll glance over if I see like a notification pop up. But I'm not gonna sit on my phone for 5 minutes straight just in the middle of my stream, just like... and then just go back to playing the game without saying anything. Like, I don't know, I felt like it was unprofessional, so we killed that from the stream, and now we're just doing this. If you need to get a hold of me, I got chat right like where my mouse is, straight up, and then I can look at you guys. That's how you get a hold of me these days. I'm not going to see Discord notifications. I'm not going to see texts. I'm not going to see Snapchats. I'm not going to see emails. I'm not going to see any of that. The only thing I reply to is Twitch chat and alerts, which are over here. But okay. What do I need to do here? What's this bit? I forgot I turned off the audio.
But some artificial boundaries occasionally break the immersion. In life,
Okay, artificial boundaries. Where's that clip at? It's towards the end. Also, if anyone has any questions about what I'm doing in terms of editing or like the little tricks that you might see me use, feel free to just ask. Like, there is no shame. It's not like I figured out some kind of hack that you've never, like, has never been done before. Like, granted, most of what I'm doing is just kind of copy pasting and just quick, like, click and drag cropping. But I'll be getting into more intense editing. Sammy, welcome in. Welcome to the clip editing. So, how are you today?
But some artificial boundaries occasionally break the immersion. And
Beautiful. Beautifully edited. Ooh, fun. If the title of my stream doesn't give it away, I had no plans, no motivation, no bitches, no nothing. So I decided we're just gonna hit go live anyway and figure it out. And I decided this is what we're gonna do. Slightly sleepy from my nap, but I'm good. Well, good morning. Welcome back to the world. It's good enough. I got my not sponsored, so I will not be napping anytime soon. Don't worry. Also, if you are the owner of the company that makes these cans and you want me to stop, you know, absolutely fisting it and calling it not sponsored, feel free to reach out. I can't hold the can properly and, you know, give you a proper shout out, but until then, does anyone want some not sponsored? Needed it after work this morning. Ah, you missed me complaining about my work day. It wasn't bad, it was just boring. We literally did nothing. Like, I took an hour and 20-minute lunch break, got back with my coworker, and we proceeded to do nothing the rest of the afternoon. Other than I attended a meeting where I said one sentence, and there was a fire drill that they did not warn us about. They just triggered the fire alarm. Everyone started walking outside trying to figure out, like, what the hell's going on. So,
in Lifeless Moon, you'll solve puzzles to use teleportation.
All right. Need a clip of me doing teleportation. Sunblade, you're only sleepy half because of work. Well, what's the other half? We gotta know. We gotta stay up to date. What has gotten Sunblade sleepy? I might need to play with this clip a bit to make it work. So we're gonna zoom out real fast, like decently well zoom out, and then whoop. That's the end of the
Wandering
clip.
around for several minutes. While the story shines, the gameplay lacks depth.
Damn it. Undo. I need a clip of me going through a portal. Though, honestly, I think I can make this work still. Zoom back in. Watch the stream lag. I know, I'm sorry. It's because I try moving fast.
In Lifeless Moon, you'll solve puzzles to use teleportation. Some objectives can be unclear.
I also know the audio kind of
Teleportation. Some objectives.
It's not the smoothest transition. It's because I had a second half of a sentence that I realized I don't need to say because it was literally this sentence. So I did my best to just kind of chop it.
Teleportation. Some objectives. Teleportation. Some objectives. Teleportation. Some objective.
Like you can tell. You can tell. But if you're just watching the whole thing through, it's not as obvious, which is why I'm thinking I might be able to get away with it.
In Lifeless Moon, you'll solve puzzles to use teleportation. Some objectives can be
almost. No, put me right here. But somebody, you did half the day, then had to help the wife set up the booth for a con this weekend. What con is this weekend? Unless that gives away where you live, in which case don't admit it. Oh, wait, right there. Perfect. Okay. Yep, extend. Granite State Comic Con. Ah. I'll be honest, I don't even know if there's a con in the city I live in. I looked the wrong direction. The city's that way. I don't know if they even have one. The closest one I know to me would be in Chicago or St. Louis. Either way. And those are both like 4 hours away, so I don't really have anything super close to me that I'm aware of, at least. Like Indianapolis is also about 4 hours away. No, Indianapolis is a little closer. Chicago's about 3 hours. St. Louis is about 3.5. Indianapolis is about 3. The next biggest city you get to would be like, I don't know. We're lucky this one's only like 7 minutes away. You're lucky until your wallet feels the pain. Like, my wallet would absolutely feel the pain if I started going to conventions, because I'd have to be looking at hotels, absolutely, potentially airfare, and everything else associated with the con. So instead, I just don't go. Plus, that's a lot of social interaction. I don't know how I feel about social
Some objectives
interaction.
can be unclear at times, leading to aimless wandering around for several minutes.
Okay, I need a clip of me wandering. I hate to admit it, but there was a lot of wandering in this video. She's a vendor, so we're making money while spending it. That is the ideal hope that you are, in fact, going to come out profitable. But if you get too carried away with the Legends of Zelda, merch and fan art and everything, you might end up in the red still, Sunblade. You got to be careful. Keep your addictions in check. I know how these things work. I used to spend many a years and many a days at the International Auto Show in Detroit. And let me tell you, I would spend money. And auto shows are not exactly places that you'd think like, oh, you're going to go and spend all this money because it's, an auto show. Surely no one's going to, go and be like, oh, you're not buying the car. Well, maybe you're buying the cars, but you're not actually like going to an auto show on the intention of buying a car. But I would be picking up t-shirts, posters, hats, lanyards, like all that stuff that like typically you see for like free, or like you happen to get like a free t-shirt when you go like somewhere like that. No, I was getting every t-shirt you had to buy. Somehow I never ended up with a free one, but I bought like 7. And obviously they're not cheap. It's con prices. So, and more than a handful of those shirts I don't even have anymore. Some of them, every now and then you'll spot like some of the car shirts. This one's not cars, it's just kind of spacey, fun. But like when I wear some of the car shirts, stuff like that tends to come from like auto shows, car shows, stuff like that, or places like that. So I was not kept on a tight leash when I would go to those. Unlike Sunblade, who gets himself checked before he ends up spending too much. Does that work?
Some objectives can be unclear at times, leading to aimless wandering around for several minutes. While the story
I do look pretty lost in that clip. We're gonna go with it.
While the story shines, the gameplay lacks depth, with no survival threats and simple repetitive puzzles. Exploration.
Time to find another Portal clip. Oh, I love watching how much lag there is when I switch between the videos. Is it that bad for you guys, or is it just lagging on my screen because of my processor? I'm curious, how bad is it when I switch between the two videos? Does stream get momentarily? Because that looked absolutely disgusting on my end. And I'm about to do it again. So if I'm just kind of waving my hand around. Okay, that wasn't bad at all. So maybe it's when I try opening just the YouTube video. Not bad that I've noticed. Oh no, my screen up here drops to like 5 frames per second. It is rough. Like, it looks gross. And I became very concerned that that's what you ended up having to watch.
Around for several minutes. While the story shines, the gameplay lacks depth, with no survival threats and simple repetitive puzzles.
I'd say that's pretty good. Like, I know the little player up here will lag, especially as you start adding multiple layers. Like, once you get up to like 3, 4, 5, you'll notice this becomes very chunky and gross, but you just gotta trust it. Trust the editing genius that you are, that everything's gonna look fine. Don't you dare show that.
While the story shines, the gameplay
Like right
lacks
there,
depth,
it
with
kinda
no
looks a bit
survival threats and
funky.
simple
That's just the media player. As long as this is moving smoothly, trust it. But yeah, I was watching up here when I switched between the two, and it did not look great. Oh well. You, sir. What do you...
Exploration of the world yields mixed results, with minimal rewards for thorough searching.
All right, I need another clip of me looking absolutely lost. How bad's the... Yep, I'm at like 2 frames a second for us. Nope, still am. I am not moving. I'm completely frozen now. Okay, I'm back. Like yeah, it does not look good on my end. I don't know if that's just because it's just on my processing end, because I know that in terms of the hierarchy and order that I have it set to prioritize, DaVinci hasn't been added to that hierarchy, which means it sits at the bottom, whereas Stream is always my number 2, second only to when I install games and play those games. So that's how I'm normally able to have a half decent looking stream, but like I might have a really chunky looking previewer because I tell it prioritize sending the stream than me being able to look at the stream or anything else, which is why I tend to keep stream open down here for myself as well. So I'll just look over here and see what it looks like. So, okay, me looking lost. Where is a clip of me looking lost? I want to say it's this one. Yes, it is. Grab that. Let's jump back over. And then maybe okay, so if I just throw this in.
Exploration of the world yields mixed results, with minimal rewards for thorough searching.
What did you two just knock over? You won. Hey, it's probably fine. I'm not gonna worry about them. They're probably only causing minor chaos, right? Surely they can't tear apart my entire apartment while I'm live streaming. That would be ridiculous.
The storyline is the only part of this game that I feel is truly out of this world, making the overall experience feel incomplete. And
I know what clip I want for this. I know exactly what clip I want. This one. C. Short. V. Boop. And jump.
the storyline is the only part of this game that I feel is truly out of this world, making the overall experience feel incomplete. Enhancements like additional
Perfect. That's the end of the video right there. This is just the
full review is available on my channel, and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute game reviews.
that I already have the entire piece edited from. I just got to grab it off a different video. So I only need to fill this much more. It just doesn't fit on the screen.
Enhancements like additional chapters and revamped puzzle difficulty could improve the game. In its current state,
So I just need a fairly generic clip. I know towards the end I used the more generic ones because I was kind of talking about how the game was in fact generic. Like this one. This one's a very generic clip. This is the one with the deer that disappears when you get too close. Boop. You see that, right? It is off by like 2 frames if I wanted to just use this clip and nothing else. Welcome back, Scuba.
Wait.
Okay, let me bop. Throw that there, drop it down.
Difficulty could improve the game.
Yeah, I think that's gonna be good. Because that's
Complete.
just the
Enhancements
exciting
like
part
additional
of the clip
chapters
of
and
me running
revamped
up
puzzle
and then
difficulty could improve the game. In its current state, waiting for a
Gone.
sale or update.
see, stellar, exciting, thrilling. What were you? I don't know what's gotten into Scuba. She ran away from nothing, ran into the bathroom, and now ran out of the bathroom. I don't know if you could hear her, but she's having her own little blast while I'm having a blast right here. So is this another generic?
In its current state, waiting for a sale or updates is recommended as the $20 price tag does not fully justify its length in gameplay.
Let's pick a clip from earlier in the game. What's this one? Oh, I already used that one, darn it. What about this one? What's this one? I used that one too! Yeah, we're gonna use this one. Ooh, went too far. Went too far. Yeah. So,
in its current state, waiting for a sale or updates is recommended as the $20 price tag does not fully justify its length in gameplay. The full review is available.
Excellent. Now we just need one final clip right here. Which one do we feel like picking? This one looks short. Does that mean it's exciting? I wouldn't know. It's... Oh, there we go. Oh, it's me jumping off the edge. Honestly, no, that's going to be a great end to the video. I think that is going to work beautifully. So if you just pop, pop.
The full review is available on my channel, and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute game reviews.
Actually, we're going to instead pop, pop, just a bit longer.
The full review is available on my channel, and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute game reviews.
Perfect. There we go. We got video track 1 filled out. You know what that means? We're still not done. But yeah, see how the clips get longer as the video goes on? Because once you get to, 23 seconds into a short or like a TikTok, people are more likely to continue watching. But early on, like this one goes from 23:07 to 24 or 27:47. So that's like almost a 5-second clip right there. Whereas this one, 2 seconds. This one, 3 seconds. 2.5 seconds. Barely 2 seconds. About 3 seconds. About 3 seconds. And then you notice they start getting longer and longer until you get to this one that goes from 41 to 47. Which honestly is fine. I'm not concerned. I know how these things work. Okay, so now we got to jump to, I don't know, Sea of Stars already has its review done. So if we hop in here, again, here's your regular YouTube video. If we, yeah, timeline 1 is the full video. So here's my entire Sea of Stars video. All of the editing, stuff popping up on screen. We got other stuff around. Like if we go in here, you got sun and moon. Beautiful. You can see this is where I cut and it's me actually on screen talking.
I've actually noticed that
And we got the music down here. We got the talking. We got all this. But if we jump over here to short 2, because I was an idiot and I still don't know what you're doing. We got this bit right here.
channel and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute game
No, jump to this end.
channel and remember
Or is it right here?
the full review
There
is
we are.
available on my channel and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute game reviews.
Notice that is exactly the same as the other video. It's as if I wrote the scripts and I know to use the same line. So, just out of an abundance of caution, I'm gonna smash that Control C button a few times. And now we're gonna jump back over here. All right. Now,
The full review is available on my channel and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute game reviews.
see, it's just about the same pacing. It's the exact same line. And Kevtaku, welcome in. How are you? We're doing a bit of video editing. See, it was almost the same. We'll play around with it, get these to line up, but
The full review is available on my channel and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute game reviews.
see, it's basically there. We just got to clean it up a little bit. But Kevtaku, how are you today? Are you having a grand old time? Will I work on slowly losing my sanity because I'm about to do all the text captions, and because this is DaVinci and I don't pay for the fancy version, it means I have to do it all manually.
The full review is
Okay, so we need to get to right there. Up.
available on my channel. On my
Hang on. Right about there, it looks like.
The full review is available on my channel
See,
and remember
okay. That also just gets pulled over.
my channel and remember to subscribe for more. And remember to subscribe.
No, that's not it. That's not it. I'll figure it out. I'm at work, but it's nice. I'm really looking forward to getting home and playing some Starfield. Still have not played Starfield. I think my name and my whole shtick of indie games kind of gives it away. But how are you liking it? I've just kind of haven't really been inspired to try it. Haven't been inspired to check it out. I've heard very kind of mixed reviews. The people who get the game working well seem to love it. If you can't get the game to run well, people hate it, is kind of what I'm noticing. So it seems like it works really well if you have like a higher end system and like a really good computer or PC. And if you don't, it kind of sounds like a 50-50. So hopefully you're in the group that's enjoying it and it runs well. I would hate to hear that someone's not enjoying a game because they don't have the fanciest of, equipment and, hardware and everything.
And remember to subscribe. And remember to subscribe for more.
Oh, I forgot, because the subscribe has to happen on the click. Back. So where's the click?
Remember to
Oh, hang on. I gotta shove this.
subscribe.
Yep, right there. So you gotta go there. And then we just gotta trim this off. That's no problem. Okay.
Available on my channel and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute. Subscribe for more.
Looks like it's right there.
For more. Subscribe for more 1-minute.
Oh, that was actually really close.
1-minute.
Kind of move this just so it's out of the way.
1 minute. 1 minute.
Yeah, right about there. Then I can pull this in. Okay.
The full review is available on my channel and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute game reviews.
Perfect. We got it going. We got it. It's going on.
The full review is available on my channel and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute game reviews.
Perfect. Just make sure we're up at the top. Okay, so there's the middle one. So I need this. Copy. All the way to the beginning. Paste. Oh boy, this is gonna suck.
I played Lifeless.
Yep, right there. Perfect. Boop. Nope, title. There we go. I played. And then Geptaku saying, I will say if you expect the wrong things, you will not enjoy it, but if you want a hoarding simulator with a better gun combat than Fallout 4, possible deep ship building and outpost building, and at times weird and funny bugs, then it's the game for you. Honestly, that sounds very on brand for Bethesda, and I'd probably enjoy it quite a bit because I am known for my hoarding in Fallout 4 and Skyrim. So it absolutely would be the case in Starfield. And I don't mind the bugs if they're like kind of funny. Like in Skyrim, when you get the dragons that kind of like half phase through a building, then suddenly like yeet into the stratosphere and like you never see them again. Love it. Or when you get the random boss music pop up and you see the health bar appear at the top of the screen and then nothing shows up. Beautiful. Like, I don't mind bugs like that if it makes me laugh while I'm playing. So, no, do not copy that one because now I need the top row. Neom. Copy. Neom. Okay.
Lifeless moon, so you
there we go, right there. So you don't have to. Perfect. Ooh. So you don't have to. There we go. How does this look?
I played Lifeless Moon, so you don't have to. This game presents an...
I'll have to get the actual game logo or something, or, you know, we'll slap a picture on the screen at some point. We'll be golden. Which I might actually already have the game cover. I think I do. If not, I can go find it. It shouldn't be too hard to get. Yeah, so this is where it's actually going to help if I have the script open. So we're gonna dive into the Google Docs here real fast. Welcome to all of my YouTube video scripts. Lifeless Moon review, short form content. There's every word I say, more or less. And here's the rest of the video. Like, trust me, this is planned out. I also got like the description was planned out. I knew everything that was going into it. I never bothered writing tags. And it says words right there because I freaking hate when it puts all this yellow like underlining because of Grammarly. Drives me up the wall when that happens. So, all right, let me get this in position. There we go. Now I can read what I was saying, and that helps me quite a bit when it comes to trying to know what I'm saying. I mean, it's a good game, not a great game for everyone, but most things I've experienced is not game breaking. That's kind of what I've heard as well. I mean, I haven't played it, so I can't really speak to how true it is. It's just me hearing feedback from others. It sounds like it's a very similar gameplay loop and style to other Bethesda games of like the open world adventure. And then occasionally you run into like some newer concepts like the outpost building and farming for materials and stuff like that. You don't really get that in other Bethesda games. Plus, this is a new title from Bethesda. It's not a repeat. So I think that brought a lot of hype to the game as well, that most people wouldn't typically give a Bethesda game. It was just, oh, this is new. It's not like a new Fallout. It's not another Elder Scrolls. It's not something like that. So I think that's where part of the hype for the game came in.
This game presents.
This game. This game.
This game.
This game. I'm actually gonna bump this mic up a bit, just so I can see my keyboard a bit easier. I don't know how good you guys are at typing, but I still need to stare at my keyboard to know where the letters are. Despite the fact I've been using a keyboard since I was in kindergarten, still could not confidently tell you where the letters are. Okay, so I have this game. So next is going to be presents an intriguing narrative.
Presents an intriguing narrative.
See?
Presents an intrigue.
No. Wait. Right there is where it cuts. Okay. I don't look at the keyboard at all. 90 words per minute with 90% accuracy. Well, Sunblade, not all of us can be as cool as you, okay? Some people need to look at their keyboard and stare at it while they type. I can often start typing, and then if I look away, I can normally finish the word I'm on. But if you expect me to type multiple words, it's not going to happen. So presents and I kind of started to get it, and then I realized I was hitting way too many letters.
Presents an intro.
So it not sure I'd classify that as cool. Look, you gotta win something. I'm not winning the typing Olympics. You might. 90's faster than I am, so you got me beat at least. Granted, I know some people are way faster than that. Like my mom can type at freaking 120 or something words per minute. It's insane how fast she is. But she had an entire class when she was in college on typing. Like how you would go to your computer class when you were okay, my generation would go to the computer class when they were younger, and you'd have the keyboard typing games, and you'd learn put your fingers on the home row, and then no one puts their fingers on the home row anymore because that's just freaking weird and awkward, and your fingers are at different lengths. No, I do the gamer stance where I have thumb is on spacebar, and then I got D, W, A, and then my pinky's over on shift, and my hand just naturally sits in that position. And then my other hand goes straight to the mouse. And if I need to type, I have to pick up my hand, come over to the keyboard, and then go, and then it goes right back to the mouse. I got the gamer hand at this point, not this home row, sit up straight, keep your elbows off the desk, because, you're going to have to move your hand. No, that's just weird. I don't like it. It's awkward. It feels uncomfortable. But if you let me just have my gamer stance and then kind of a floating peck with the other hand, it works beautifully. I essentially have the left hand side the left side of the keyboard really well known, because those are all the buttons I got to use when I'm gaming. But once you get over to the right side, no clue what is going on with those. It becomes very, very unknown territory the second I gotta type a K or an O or a P. I have no clue where those are.
Intriguing narrative.
Is that the end of narrative?
Where you embody.
Yes, it is. Perfect. Oh, things are lagging. There it is. Boom. Here. Intriguing narrative. Intrigue. There. That's spelled correctly, is it not? Yeah, it just looks funky. Okay. We're trusting it. Because this little text box right here does not have autocorrect. It will not tell you if you spell something wrong. Which is also why I like to have the script open, because if I look at the word intriguing and be like, that looks like it's wrong, I can just look up here and see, no, that is exactly how I spelled it up here, and there's no red line under it. Like, trust me, I am not born a writer. The fact that I'm able to, you know, crank out these scripts week after week is amazing. Like, my grammar, like, I use Grammarly, the free version. I don't pay for that. But, like, Grammarly sends you, like, a weekly report of, like, Grammarly checked this many words this week. And then it gives you, like, a total at the bottom. Now, granted, I know every single time I open a Google Doc, it's going to check the entire Google Doc. So, like, right now, this one is open. I'm not typing anything on it, and there are 2,053 words on this document. That said, I created my Grammarly account for, like, the content creation account in May. Since then, it has checked almost 500,000 words. It's something crazy. It's like 400,000 words or something like that. And right now, there's currently 2 errors in this entire thing, and the reason that they're errors is because it sounds more natural to say it that way, as opposed to typing it. So I'm not going to worry too much about that. Or like it wants me to add a hyphen between 1 and minute for like 1 minute game reviews, in which case I don't care. Yeah.
Intriguing narrative where you embody an
That sounds like a good spot to chop it. Right about there looks like where it needs to be. Now that's unfortunate because I didn't paste this in yet.
Where you embody an astronaut face.
That actually works perfectly. Let's go. Chop you down. What do we got next? Where you embody. Where you embody. This is going to be really embarrassing when you guys get to all watch how horrible I am when it comes to typing accurately. An astronaut
facing
Yep, an astronaut. That's spelled right. Facing unforeseen. Or do I do facing and then unforeseen? That might work a little better. You need it to feel natural. You can't have the text cut at weird times. But you also need the text to kind of be jumpy and cutty to keep attention. It's such a like little thing that makes it so difficult to figure out exactly what's going on.
Facing
So there's facing. Like if there's like 2 words that kind of like go together, like unforeseen challenges, you don't want to cut in between those 2 words. But facing unforeseen challenges, you can separate it there. It's like when you're moving between like verb, subject, predicate, like stuff like that, you can cut those parts and it still reads natural. But if you cut it at weird points, it just feels awkward. So totally missed his message. It's okay. It's okay. We're all here. We're all having a good time. We are all facing unforeseen challenges, or in this case, just unseen challenges. Unforeseen challenges.
Unforeseen challenges on a
right there. Unforeseen challenges. Unforeseen challenges. Is that the correct spelling? Yes. So now,
unforeseen challenges on a mission.
Perfect.
Facing unforeseen challenges on a
Perfect. Perfect. It looks great. Let me tell you, when I first started doing like the full captions on these like videos, as opposed to just slapping stuff vertically and moving on, I had to watch through my TikToks and like essentially watch through this video probably 30 times slowly adjusting where everything is. At this point, I've learned it's better to just zoom in really close so you can see all of this. Like, I can tell, like, on board. Oh, I clicked. Scene challenges. Like, I can see, like, where each syllable of the word is, so I can kind of pick out where words are. Sometimes it kind of blends together. Like, the word and tends to blend into either the word before it or the word after it. Same thing for on. But it works.
On a mission to the...
Like, right here.
On a mission.
On a mission to the moon.
On a mission to the moon.
So
on a mission.
On a mission. There's 2. So that's going to be a cut right there. So this is on a mission.
On a mission to the...
And then we have to the moon.
To the moon. Well,
boom, perfect. On a mission to the moon. Perfect. And then moon should start right about here.
Moon. Well, if...
Close.
Moon. The moon.
So moon starts right there.
Moon.
So if I were to just drop that,
Moon.
come here. So if I just put this right here real quick, we're gonna jump into stock images. We're gonna import media. Moon. Bink, 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 bink.
Challenges on a mission to the moon. Well, if...
To the moon. And then, I don't know, we'll slap it right up there.
Facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. Well, officially a platform.
So now I'm gonna put this right here. Nope. I want to drag you out to here. Video transitions. Let's pick one of... Where is it? Here we are. Pick one of these bad boys. We'll drag this to right there. Okay.
Facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. Well,
Perfect. Look at that.
Facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. Well, officially a platform.
See, we're editing. Also, do you like the fact that I already had a just moon.png? Just in case. You know, you rack up the stock images over time. Like, let me tell you, if I go here, import media, and then we go to stock video, we got all this stock video, which that one's actually a picture. And then we can go in here and there's all this stock video. And then I can go in here and there's all this stock video. And guess what? It keeps going. Why did I organize it this way instead of any other way that makes sense? Because this was all a single video. This is my Why AAA games suck video. So I initially made the folder and I thought I was just going to throw everything into the single like folder, and then it started getting too much. So I just made a second folder and then I started filling it out. And then I was like, oh, I actually need a third. And if you look in here, you can see some of them are actual just like recordings of my screen. Some of them are actual stock video. Like that's recordings of my screen. That's a record. All that is recordings of my screen. This is a clip from The Matrix. This is a whole other YouTube video, you know, 1026 casually just thrown in there. But yeah, if I need like a roulette wheel spin, I can just slap this in. Boom.
Well, officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving and the puzzles lack a challenging difficulty. The land...
If I ever need a, you know, clip of, you know, gambling or, you know, going to a casino, I got that one. And the best part is I have other clips of gambling. Because I have a lot of stock footage at this point. Okay. So, fun fact, if we look here at the script, we've done this much.
I still have all this to go. Okay, I have all of this to go. Hello, Mel. Pocket Leaves, thank you for the raid. Welcome to the chaos of me deciding I'm just streaming whatever the hell I want today. We're currently editing TikToks. And by TikToks, I mean my very fancy, you know, fancy schmancy TikToks. Let me get back into your face and get rid of the absolute chaos that is what everything else I was looking at. But welcome in. How was your stream? How is everything going today? I am doing well. We decided we're doing a soft pivot on the channel. I don't know if any of you guys were here on Tuesday, but I felt like I was starting to get burnt out of streaming because I felt like I was too on top of what I needed. Like, I need to go live, I need to play this game on this day, I need to play this game on this day, and this game on this day. I was getting burnt out of that. So instead, I said, I'm just going to hit go live and do whatever I feel like. And today, that's editing videos. So I can answer questions on editing videos, which I know Mel and Doc, both of you, make videos. So you can also feel free to chime in. Point out if I'm doing something dumb. But yeah, swapping it up to avoid burnout. That is exactly what it was. As well as I felt like I was getting too, like, I was trying to be like too like corporate friendly. Like, let's be real. I am not a large channel. I am fully aware of the fact I am not about to get sponsorship in the next probable year. So why does it matter if I say the word fuck on stream? Might as well just have fun with it, right? It's not like I'm gonna be losing money. Might as well just be myself. On the corporate friendly. Like, when I started making YouTube videos, I was very on top of, like, I need to, you know, make sure my videos are a certain length, which I'm very bad at, like, doing the 8-minute, you know, so I can eventually add pre-roll or mid-rolls into it. But, like, when I was making the videos and I'm writing the script, which is what I was showing on stream here as you guys rated in, like, this is my script. Like, if we pop this open, this is the short form content script. So far, I've added captions on this bit and this bit. I still need to go and do all of this, which is going to take like 45 minutes to an hour if I stay focused. But this is my entire YouTube video right here. And you can see it's broken down into the chapters. And then when you get down to the description, look at that. The chapters come back. We got the description. I didn't bother filling out the tags. I didn't have to do other research for this video, but like, it's all here. It's all in front of me, and it is going chaotically, but I'm also having fun with it. What do you use to edit? I use DaVinci. You can see up here in the corner. This is the latest, or not the latest. There's an update with an even later version, but this is like the latest free version. I don't pay. We're using good old basic DaVinci. We can slap in some Among Us if we want. We can just, or hang on, let me shrink that bad boy down. Copy. There we go. While officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving and the puzzles lack a challenge.
DaVinci has an auto captioning thing. DaVinci has an auto captioning thing if you pay for the full version. When I try using the auto captioning in the free version, it blocks it. Like, it'll be able to pull up, it'll essentially say like, here's your transcript, and then if you try to do anything with it, it won't let you. It's the dumbest thing in the world. But like, also, I understand a paywall. Like, I fully get it, and because I have the script in front of me, I know exactly what I'm gonna say, other than maybe I like change a word very slightly. So like, it's not that bad. It's just kind of it's just like a slow and monotonous. Not gatekeeping accessibility though. Yeah, like, if you like, especially like if you're editing someone else's video and you're struggling to hear like what they're saying or like what they're trying to explain, you can look at this, you can look at the transcript, but it doesn't let you use it to auto caption. So like, it's not the worst, but it's also like the one part of it I actually need. So Instead, I just do it this way, where I grab the caption in front of it and then just listen and read the script. So I'm about to say, well, officially a platformer.
Well, officially a platformer, the game...
There it is. Now I can look at my little thing here. So it looks like, well, officially would be a half decent, you know, little caption here.
Well, officially a platformer.
Looks like right about there. Or was it? Right about there. Drop it in. The way you said it in the same tone. Mel, I am a very monotone, very like straightforward. I have one voice person. Memorize Doc, we went over this. My memorization is a wall of text, which is also unironically the exact thing I see in my head when I try to picture things. I think in words, and that throws people off when they find that out. And then they're like, how do you manage to like be so creative if like when I say the word apple, you think of the word, like literally the text word apple in your head? And I'm like, I don't know. I just throw stuff together and it happens to work. Some people seem to enjoy it. I pick up followers here and there, so I guess I'm not doing that bad. That's fair. I feel like my inflection and tone is all over the place. So it's a little, so like this is a good clip right here. You can see like this is an entire sentence. And as you go throughout the sentence, you can tell I slowly start to run out of breath because the volume drops.
Well, officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving and the puzzles lack a challenging difficulty.
Like if you're listening to right here, it sounds a lot more forced than over here.
Well, officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving and the puzzles lack a challenging difficulty. The landscape and picturesque sky, however, dazzle, but some artificial boundaries occasionally.
Yeah. My ability to like speak more than 10 or 12 words without having to take a breath, defeated. It is not undefeated. It is very defeated. It happens instantly. And then I end up having to breathe. And then it shows up in the video. And it's not good for retention. You get my point. That was a lot of inhaling. Sorry.
Platformer, the game. I've also tried to make it a bit. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but I always have it like the gameplay. Wherever I say the game or gaming, I try to like make it a single caption. Granted, I know this says the gameplay right here, but like whenever I say like gaming, I try to make it like a single caption. The gameplay is
the gameplay. Okay, so you do not say to the moon. You say a platformer. A platformer. Gaming. Absolutely, Doc. Give me 1 second. Give me 1 second. I know exactly where it is. And by that, I mean... Oh, no, wait, hang on. We grabbed the wrong folder. This video right here.
Welcome to a realm where
just to save myself the effort, we're gonna drop this way down. Should be. Hang on. There it is.
Cast spanning ages, professions, and gaming experience levels from the seasoned warrior to the
I'll turn this up now.
Each player adds a distinct note to the world of gaming. This audience isn't solely composed of career ages, professions, and gaming experience levels from the seasoned warrior to the casual.
I had to add it every single time.
Adds a distinct note to the world of gaming. This audience isn't.
Also, here's all of my YouTube videos. And here's everything else. So like if you look in here and you're like Dredge tips and tricks, we can jump out here. Here's Dredge tips and tricks. And then I got every single separate recording and then a bunch of the gameplay that I needed specifically for it. There's the thumbnail. Like, I am organized. I got that part down. The part I don't have and I'm not good at is making short form content and posting it consistently. But we're working on it. We're working on it. So organized. So organized. I love to stay on top of the organized. Like, I have... Give me a second. I got the handy dandy notebook out. There we are. This is every single channel point redeem I have on my stream, have had on my stream, and want to add to my stream. And I got like, can I do it? Like, is it something I need to do? Can mods do it? Can it automatically happen? How many channel points is it? How often can you do it per stream? It's all planned out. It's all up here, and I'm trying to get it into here. And then eventually I can sell this notebook for a lot of money. Probably not. It's gonna be worthless, but short form content is just so hard to make sometimes. Like, I can't figure out what makes a video pop. It seems like the most random ass stuff. So I know what the supposed like analytics YouTube looks for, and Twitch or TikTok is assumed to be similar. So here's, you can see I have gotten 65 views on my VODs, but 84,000 views on short form content, and all of these are just game clips, very lazily edited game clips. I go against all of the rules and traditions and what everyone says for how you should make short form content. And I get very consistent views, 54% watch, 46 swipe away. Most of my views coming in here. I got videos with like 11K on YouTube. But like, if we look at this, of course it doesn't show here, but like average view duration, 11 seconds. You can see it is an 11-second video. According to all the gurus on how to make your short form content pop, you need your videos to be 45 plus seconds long. Don't even think of posting something under 15. This is one of my most successful shorts. It's gotten over 11,000 views, and I got 11 subscribers off of it, and it's 11 seconds long. Like, I have a handful of short form content that has done very well, despite what everyone says. Now, I am going to point out, notice how many times I've posted, roughly once every weekday. I got a little lazy right here because I was running out of clips. Now, if we jump over to the main account, go to analytics, go to content, go to shorts, 3.9K. These are the longer, like, the video like I'm editing right now is like this one. Only 55.1% viewed. Notice YouTube search makes up a huge chunk of it. If I go to the most popular one here, it's 45 seconds, average view duration 25. There's no benefit really to going through all this effort to make this long of a video, other than I feel when you're trying to put together like a game review and like I'm doing right now, it's better to have it fully edited. If you're just trying to post clips of your stream, I don't see a reason to edit it. Like this video, it's gotten 8 views in the past 48 hours. I don't know why it says YouTube advertising. That's just YouTube. It's weird. I don't get it. But like some of these, like these YouTube video shorts, whatever that I'm working on, they take a while to make compared to like other short form content. And this one's gotten 134 views. And it's pretty much dead in the water. It's 127, 130, 33, 33, 34, like 42 seconds, 19% average view duration. People kind of stuck around, but not really. 40% viewed. Everyone's like, oh, if you want your short to do well, you need this number to be over 70. I've never managed to get it over 60. I don't get it. Whatever. That's just one of those things. But Mel, you said YouTube and TikTok are different vibes entirely. Stuff like that does well in one place and bombs in another. That is an excellent point. I do have on this channel, I posted a video. Look at that, baby. I hit 1 out of 10. Let's go. 1 out of 10 performance. It also has 1 view in 10 hours and 1 minute. So, this is the most inefficient way to scroll through it, but like this video posted on TikTok got, I want to say 300-400 views. This one only got like 200. This video got like 1,000. This video on TikTok got like 2,000 views. It seems sporadic. Or like the forklift certified. This is one of my best performing on TikTok. And it got 2,800 views, which like not bad, but it significantly underperformed what TikTok did. I just don't get it. So I don't know. My most successful short on YouTube was 12 seconds and insanely simple. Yeah, that's what all of these videos are. These are literally just like lazily edited and thrown together. Like, let's go. Okay. Oh dear Lord, it. It's just I slapped the clip into vertical format and posted it. 1.3K views. I don't know. I find it strange going through that much effort when shorts seem so 50-50, you never know how it's gonna go. Like, at least with my YouTube videos, like I knew this YouTube video was going to underperform a little bit. And you are probably seeing a bit of lag right now as I switch over to the YouTube video. But like, I knew this video was gonna do worse because the traffic to this game is worse compared to some of my other videos. So you'll notice I don't have a bunch of fancy cuts and edits in this video. I didn't put in the time, and it's performing almost exactly how I thought it would without putting in the extra effort. But for short form content, it's such a 50-50, you never know if it's worth it or not. Like the one short I showed you where it only had like 150 views. I spent probably 4 hours on that video to get 150 views. Some of those clip TikToks that I threw on TikTok, eventually put them on YouTube, and they pick up 11,000 views. And I'm like, I literally did such a lazy edit just to get that vertical into like a vertical format and posted it. And it did far better than the one I put hours of effort into. It makes no sense. But I'm going to continue this one. I've experimented with clipping shorts from long form videos, so that's less effort and it pays off. Yeah, so like the way I did this, like I showed you, I have the script. This script is quite honestly ChatGPT taking this script and just shortening it down to about 200 words, and then I go back through and edit it a little bit for clarity. But I would never admit to using ChatGPT for my videos. The actual script I did fully right. I then just literally copy and paste it into ChatGPT, and I'm like, can you summarize this in 200 words? And that's what it gave me. And then I just record it, and then what I do is I make the short after I make the long form video. Like that long form video for this game is already posted. That was last Saturday's video. You can go watch it right here and now if you wanted to. And then what I do is I just go to that long form video and find all the clips I need in there. So and the VOD channels are really just for archiving. Yeah, like the VOD channel, which is the one I had pulled up. Like this is the VOD channel. You can't see, but like this, I'm on the VOD channel right now. So if we look at the analytics, like it looks like I'm doing really well, but then if you look at it, it's literally just me posting all of my stream clips. If we go back to the content and videos, 65 views in 28 days. Average view duration of 533, and these are all multiple hour long streams. So I don't know. I don't plan growth on this channel. Like you can see, I have 48 subscribers. I hit a 1 out of 10 in the confetti for a single view. Which, truthfully, this might have been me. That like, yeah, complete archive right there. Ugh. I think it's okay to use ChatGPT. The only reason I'm willing to use ChatGPT is because I wrote the rest of the script. I've tried playing around with using ChatGPT to help me write the actual script of the videos, and you can tell it's very like ChatGPT-esque when you read it, and it looks very obviously ChatGPT. And I was like, okay, I'm not going to do that then. So, and it's not that hard for me to write the actual script. What I do is I kind of just ramble into the mic for like 20 minutes, and then I go back through and I kind of like edit myself down and type it out, and then I go read back through it again and like edit for clarity, and then I chop it into the chapters, and there's my script. It takes a handful of hours, but yeah, using my own work, that's where I felt there was a comfort in, or not a comfort, but like that's where I felt it wasn't, I was just trying to monetize and profit off of ChatGPT existing. It is, I have already put in the work and wrote this full review. Now I just need it summarized down real quick. I could summarize it myself, and it would take probably 3 times the length of time it does for me to throw it into GPT and then have it spit back out an answer. And then I go through and edit it for clarity. But I don't know. To me, it made sense. And I'm not going to complain about that. So, is this gameplay?
The gameplay is
The gameplay! The gameplay. That's how we started this whole tangent on YouTube videos. That only took, what, 10, 15 minutes to get half a second of captions. This might be the short that takes me the longest to write or to edit. But that's purely because I'm doing it on stream. Like when I started streaming, I decided I was gonna go ahead and edit videos. I was like, okay, I have 3 that I can do, and they normally only take me about an hour and a half once I get to, you know, having the voice already cut up. So I can just go ahead, you know, throw one of these out, and we'll be done and dusted in about an hour and a half. I already did some just chatting. It took about 10-15 minutes plus my starting soon screen. We'll come in just under 2 hours, and we'll just call it a stream. We are at 2 hours right now, and I still have all of this to add the captions to, plus I gotta add other stuff. Oops. Either way, the homies are here, the homies are hanging out, the homies are looking, the homies are chatting, and I'm having more fun than if I were to sit alone in my room and do this. Well, I can't even listen to me. So because I use Amazon Music, something about the Amazon Music like app doesn't agree with DaVinci, and the two of them end up competing for my computing power and processing power, despite the fact I told them not to. So I end up not able to listen to music unless I'm using like YouTube or something else to edit while I edit videos. So what I do is I end up just lurking in people's streams while editing videos. And every now and then I'll mention the fact that I'm like working on editing a video, and people are like, how are you able to watch my stream while also editing a video with talking? And I'm like, just trust me on this. It works. I promise you it works. I've managed it so far, right? Shout out to Not Sponsored for today's not sponsored beverage. If you happen to recognize the colors, because you work at this company, hit me up. I can position my hand appropriately, and I will no longer call your beverage not sponsored. Sound fair, everyone? Ha. Okay. Is very forgiving.
Very forgiving, and the gameplay is very. The gameplay is very forgiving, and
That works better.
the gameplay is very forgiving, and the puzzle.
There we go. I just bought one because you told me to. They better pay you now. The fact that I absolutely just like manhandle grip the can, I think just really sells like what it is that I'm drinking. I was talking on my last stream that I wanted to get like one of the koozies for like the cans this size, and then like go to like Etsy or whatever and like find like the custom ones and just have it say like hashtag not sponsored. And then I can hold, and then I won't have to absolutely like manhandle the can and like grip it like it owes me money. I think that'd be really funny. And then I was looking around, and you can order, like you can essentially you go to like the manufacturer's website and you can just order them. Just like if you were to do merch or if you were to do anything else like that, you just order them in bulk and then they ship them to you. They're like, I want to say it was like $1.30 for a 16-ounce custom front label, one color. Like you can literally put text across the entire thing, and it's like $1.32 a pop. And then you have to buy 200 of them. And I was like, I could do that and then just take them with me to cons, events, like functions, carry a couple with me around in public. And if someone comes up to me and proves that they're following me just by like pulling up my channel page, or like, look, I'm subscribed to you on YouTube, or look, I follow you on Twitch, I just hand them out. And it becomes part of my shtick. Just the hashtag not sponsored. I thought it'd be funny. I think it'd be hysterical. Like me walking around TwitchCon, people are just walking up. I have my own, hashtag not sponsored in front of me. And people walk up and they're like, look, I follow you on Twitch. And then they can have a not sponsored koozie. And then they can walk around with their hashtag not sponsored koozie. I think it would be a great bit. And because it's the 16-ounce can, you don't specifically have to have this company. You can just have any 16-ounce can in the koozie. I think we could rock with it that way.
Very forgiving.
That said, I don't have money to spend on that right now. And I also do not plan on going to TwitchCon this year, so it is not something that will be happening this year. Maybe next year. We'll figure it out. We'll see. But just know the plans are in motion. It's all up here. It's actually not in the handy dandy notebook yet. It will be soon though. I need to sit down and write out a page for stuff, and like when I want to start like having like unlocks for when things happen. So like the beer koozies can unlock like when I hit 500 followers or 1,000 followers, I can go and get those. Do you need something? Nope, you're just passing through. Okay. Thanks for stopping by.
And the puzzles lack.
And the puzzles right there. Perfect. And the puzzles
lack a challenge.
Lack a challenge.
Lack
a challenging difficulty. Also, no one's allowed to type, or not, no one's allowed to type. No one's allowed to comment on how bad my spelling is. I established that well before Mel rated. I don't think I've said it again since then. If you notice me absolutely butchering trying to type, we don't talk about it. It's not mentioned Everyone just pretends I don't spell a word wrong like 6 times before I finally get it right. So can we all just mutually agree to that again? We don't comment on it. Capiche? Let's go. Okay, let's check this whole sentence.
Very forgiving, and the puzzles lack a challenging difficulty.
That wasn't even a whole sentence. That was half a sentence. Either way. Hydrate. I got water for that. Don't worry, Doc. I'm having water. Not all my, fluid intake is not purely not sponsored. I have water. In the not brand affiliated water bottle. Because if you've heard the story of this water bottle, underneath this sticker is the company that laid me off because I won the water bottle in a giveaway exactly one day before I was told I'm getting laid off. And Mel, you don't spell either. I know I mess up spelling in like Twitch chat occasionally, but typically you get the little red squiggly, the little red squiggly to tell you you're messing it up. Not the case in DaVinci. DaVinci is heartless. Like if I'm looking at this, if I spell this word wrong, it's not going to tell me it's spelled wrong. I'm not going to notice until I upload it to YouTube or upload it to TikTok and someone comments about it. And then I look like a fool. Which is also part of the reason I have the script open up here. Because then if I spell challenging and I look at it and I'm like, that kind of looks wrong, I can look up here and see it. And see that it's actually, in fact, it is spelled right. That would have been really funny if I didn't have it spelled right.
The landscape and pick.
Nope, I want you right there. The landscape. The landscape. The landscape. There we go.
And picturesque.
And picturesque. There it is. There it is. Like that was a perfect example right there. I immediately forgot how to spell picturesque. But Doc, you're gonna lurk and edit alongside actually. Have fun. Hopefully you can spell. I didn't realize I was pressing down on my spacebar. Hopefully you have a better time spelling than I do. I've had friends tell me a word was misspelled on a thumbnail at least 2 times in the past after the video had been up for several days. Yeah, I mean, it happens sometimes. Luckily, because I use Canva, I'll get the little red squiggle if I mess up spelling. But yeah, I've messed up spelling for stuff that pops up on screen. And luckily I caught it before it was too late. But yeah, there's a reason some of my YouTube videos don't have many on-screen captions. And that's because if I mess it up and have to like take the video down, fix it, and put it back up, it's going to be really awkward. Because the editing within YouTube is awful. Same thing for TikTok. It once you hit post, it's there. So probably a horrible idea to be trying to add captions while live and talking to other people and saying a lot of words that I'm not saying in the video and then trying to type. So where am I? Picturesque sky. However, dazzle.
Guy, however, Guy, however. Sky, however. Sky. Sky, however.
Sky is about that long. Sky. However, Oh, wait, hang on. Right about there would work. However, boom. Dazzle.
Put some art.
Yep, perfect. All right, there we go. I got another half a sentence put in.
The landscape and picturesque sky, however, dazzle, but some art.
Excellent. We are at 14 seconds of a 51.75 second video. Oh, we are having so much fun today. We are absolutely popping off.
Put some art.
But some. Nope, give me this. But some
Artificial.
Oh, it's real close. Right about there ought to be good enough. Artificial. All right. I really want to get this TikTok, YouTube short, whatever, finished and posted today, but at the same time as it's like there's a ways to go. I gotta dial in and get focused and stop rambling.
Put some artificial bound.
Which, I mean, I don't think anyone's really gonna mind if I start paying a bit more attention to my own work rather than talking, but
Boundaries.
yeah, right there. Okay. So if you notice I'm not as talkative moving forwards, it's because I'm trying to focus and get my own stuff done. Welcome to a kind of, what is it, a co-working stream? Is that what they call them? Like a work with me or like a co-working stream? That's the vibe we're going for. What word am I on? Boundaries. There we go.
Boundaries.
Not the button I was trying to press. Occasionally break.
Occasionally break the
Occasionally break. The immersion. And yes, co-working. Perfect. I knew a thing. I've never watched a co-working stream. But I guess that's kind of the stream I'm doing today, because I'm working on something and you can feel free to hang out and get your own work done while I ramble and get my own thing done. I don't know. I said I wanted to go live regardless of what I was doing. The plan is go live for at least an hour to 2 hours. If I want to go longer, I can. But minimum, go live. If I don't feel like playing a game, I don't have to play a game. If I don't feel like chatting much, I don't have to chat much, as long as I'm doing something while streaming. So far, we're 2 days in, and we have yet to play a video game because I keep doing other stuff. Like my last stream, purely just chatting. Never got out of the category. This stream, also, technically, I'm still in just chatting, because when I tried checking, there wasn't a video editing category, so I didn't worry about it.
Occasionally break.
But occasionally break. The immersion. Boom.
Put some artificial boundaries. Occasionally break the immersion.
Perfect. We are now at 16 and a half seconds. We'll get there.
In Lifeless Moon, you'll...
In Lifeless Moon. Perfect.
In Lifeless Moon, you'll solve puzzles.
You will solve. Or is it you'll solve? It is you'll solve. Okay, okay.
You'll solve
Puzzles. Not the button I meant to press.
puzzles to
right here, it looked like.
To use tele.
Yep, puzzles. What's up, Scuba? Did you want to come say hello? Do you have words to say? No, you're just being in the doorway? Okay, that's fine. No worries.
To use tele.
To use. Actually, looks like it's more right there. To use. Perfect.
Teleportation.
Teleportation. Yep, okay. Teleportation.
In Lifeless Moon, you'll solve puzzles to use teleportation.
Perfect. Perfect. We got it. We're just shy of 19 seconds now. We're coming up on halfway done. So by the time we finish this clip right here, we'll be past halfway. Let's go. Some objectives.
Some objectives.
Some objectives.
Some objectives can.
Okay. 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 We're doing it.
Can be unclear. Clear it. Unclear.
Uh-huh. That sounds like the right spot.
Some objectives can be unclear at times. Some objectives can be unclear.
We're not going to talk about the fact I completely skipped the words I was supposed to type and went right on to the next words. Don't worry about it.
Unclear at times.
Don't worry about it.
Unclear at times. Leading. Ooh,
too far. Unclear at times.
Some objectives can be unclear at times, leading to aim.
I've literally done that before so many times. Or like, here. This is just the cheese being real AF stream. It's the cheese admitting he has an inability to focus on anything, even when he tells himself not to pay attention to chat. But Mel, I want you to listen to these two clips butt up together and tell me how obvious it is. I cut out half a sentence because I realized I said that part literally just beforehand.
Puzzles to use teleportation. Some objectives can be puzzles to use teleportation. Some objectives can.
It cuts off in the middle of the word teleportation.
Puzzles to use teleportation. Some objectives can be.
Like, I literally said this sentence and then immediately started reading the sentence prior. So if we were to just like extend this like audio clip out, you would notice I start saying this sentence right here. Like, when I tell you there is absolutely no organization in my brain, it is purely on my computer and in that notebook, I mean it. Like, trust me. Everything up here has zero organization, zero sense of direction. It just exists. Instead, I just put all my organization elsewhere. And it sometimes works.
Aimless wandering around.
Aimless wandering around.
Aimless wandering around for. Aimless wandering around for.
Just a fraction bit more on teleportation and a bit of silent space. No. I spent 20 minutes trying to play around with the end of the word teleportation. That's the cleanest you can get it. I don't even think I finished saying the word teleportation. I think I said teleportate, like teleportation, and then started reading the sentence prior. So I'm looking at the script right now. It says, in Lifeless Moon, you'll solve puzzles to use teleportate the landless sky. It's like, it was like that. So we hobgobbled it together as best as possible. And when you're like, if I don't point it out to you and you're like listening from like way back here.
Landscape and picturesque sky, however, dazzle, but some artificial boundaries occasionally break the immersion. In Lifeless Moon, you'll solve puzzles to use teleportation. Some objectives can be unclear at times.
Like, yeah, it's a pretty quick cut. But with how often everything else is cutting, it blends in a little bit. Like, it's still obvious, especially because I pointed it out. Like, to me, that is blaringly obvious. But it's not that bad if I don't point it out. No one would really comment on it or notice it. So.
Aimless wandering around.
Aimless wandering around.
Aimless wandering around. Around for. Around. Around.
Yeah, right there. Aimless wandering. It's not that noticeable. Yeah. It's just one of those things that where it's because you're only watching and listening to that very specific chunk, it becomes very obvious because it's like the only thing that like is being presented to you. But if you're watching, you know, the 51 second, almost 52 second video, it's going to be a split second in the time it takes you to be like, hang on a second, did he stop mid sentence? You're going to be 2 sentences later. So it's like, I'm not going to stress it. If you watch through my YouTube videos, you can find some instances in the video where I end up doing that. So, oops. Aimless wandering.
Clear at times, leading to aimless wandering. Clear at times, leading to
the moon.
Clear at times, leading to aim.
There we go. Fix that.
Can be unclear at times, leading to aimless wandering.
It's a good thing I noticed that quickly, because that is something I would have very easily missed watching back through that at the end. That's why it's important to check your work, kids.
Around for
around. No, give me this. Give me this. Nope. There we are. There we are.
For several minutes. Minutes. Minutes.
Minutes. Minutes. Wandering around for several minutes. Boom. There we go. I overlook so many mistakes like that, especially on the 1+ long. Yeah, like, I don't really mind if there's like little things, like especially like if I know I'm watching a smaller creator who's like a 1-man show or a 1-woman show, or just don't like, if it's a 1-person show and you're doing everything, I can look over small little things, especially like this error right here, so easily. It's not even gonna phase me. I'm just gonna be like, oh, you must have, like, maybe you misread something and you're trying to, you know, make the best of the edits that you have, and you know, that's fine, no big deal. You know, I can see that you were trying to work your way around it and make it as unnoticeable as possible. So 1+ hour long. Yeah, I mean, welcome to stream where I stutter over every 5th word I say, and I am fully aware of the fact that my mic picks up my breathing every now and then. It's fine. It's fine. Who needs to worry about it? Or like, I know my keyboard clacking will pop up on the mic, or when I click the mouse, it sometimes pops up on the mic, because I have to use the crummy sound, like noise suppression. Because when I try to use the NVIDIA one, it is not happy with stream and everything falls apart. So if you go and watch my YouTube videos, in the beginning of the videos, when I like introduce myself, I always say like, my name is Ban Shredded Cheese. I am a YouTuber my name is Ban Shredded Cheese, and I'm a Twitch streamer and a YouTuber who focuses on all things indie games. Right when I say my name is Ban Shredded Cheese, I'll give my like chest a little like kind of thump. And the reason I do that is because I click my mouse at the same time to trigger one of the like the alerts as like a test alert that pops up with my name and the word Twitch. So I'm gonna do it on this screen so you guys don't get to watch me sign into Streamlabs. Sound good? Sorry to leave you out of the party. Okay, got that signed in. So if I go here to alert box, test merch. That's not merch. That's how I put that into the videos, which often means I have to say that one sentence that I say in every single video multiple times because I end up stuttering over my words, like very embarrassingly stutter over my words while this is on the screen. So I will either intentionally cut around. Can't believe you're not doxing your Streamlabs login. To be fair, I just click login with Twitch and then it redirects me. If you guys want to see what you know Streamlabs looks like, I can. Thank you so much for the follow, Ban Shredded Cheese. That's so kind of you. I can't believe you've done that. Or like if I feel like I don't get enough raids, I can just raid myself with 39 viewers. Or hang on. We're gonna hop over to here. I can get a super chat while live on Twitch for $36. Thanks, Ban Shredded Cheese. It means a lot to me. OMG, Ban Shredded Cheese followed you? He did! And guess what? He can become a channel member too, despite the fact I don't even qualify for that on my YouTube channel. But yeah, that's how I put that into the video. It's literally like the laziest method. But I tried like setting just like my screen to be like a green screen or a black screen or just like a solid color and then chroma keying it. But because there's transparency within the alert, you can't properly green screen it. At least not with the techniques and everything that I've tried. So instead, I was just like, screw it, we're doing the lazy method. I'm a streamer on Twitch and a YouTuber who focuses on all things indie games. So that's what I end up doing. Okay, but that's pretty smart. I think it's the smartest way to accomplish a lazy task rather than the smartest way to properly accomplish a task. So like, if I were to hand off my video, like all the videos and everything that I take to an editor, they're probably going to look at the fact that I do that while recording and be like, I can't believe you do that. That is the dumbest thing in the world. Just give me a clip of the alert isolated and or like, it doesn't even have to be like truly like the transparent, like background, whatever. I can do all that for you. Don't worry about it. And I'm like, but I couldn't figure it out. So now we do it that way. But, you know, face it, I'm a long ways off from being able to hire an editor, so where's the real problem, right?
Well, the story shines. The story shines.
Right about there. Up.
Shines.
Shines. Perfect. Perfect. Perfect.
Well, the story shines.
The game. You just lost the game.
The gameplay.
The game.
The gameplay.
Gameplay.
Lacks depth.
Don't overthink it, okay? Long story short is you lost the game.
Shines.
Shines. The gameplay. Just the gameplay. There we go. Fixed it.
While the story shines, the gameplay lacks depth.
Lacks depth. Ain't got no depth.
With no.
Now you can't get me with the game. I saw a TikTok that effectively ended the game for me. It's been too long.
With no.
What was that noise I made?
With
What?
With no. Lacks depth. With no.
Yeah, okay, that... Hang on. Well, the story shines, the gameplay lacks depth. You don't notice it when you're playing it from back
Gameplay
here.
lacks depth. With no survival.
That doesn't sound like the end of depth.
With no.
That's just...
Lacks depth. With no.
depth. I said like depth. Depth. With it. You can tell there was a hesitation right here before I said the word with.
While the story shines, the gameplay lacks depth. With no survival threat.
There is absolutely a split moment of hesitation right there. But it sounds natural, so we're not gonna worry about it. Oh, there's a comma right there. That explains why there's a gap. While the story shines, comma, the gameplay lacks depth, comma, with no survival threats and simple, comma, repetitive puzzles. So it sounds like we might come up on another little gap like that. That's also probably why I cut these two closer together. I don't know. We're not going to worry about it. That's not the button I meant to press.
With no survival. Survival.
With no.
Survival. Threats.
That's actually good right there. Survival. Yeah, that is spelled right.
Survival. Threats and sim. Threats and sim. Threats and sim. Threats and sim.
I'm actually gonna boop. That's more natural.
Survival threats and simple repetitive.
Ooh, right there. Okay, we got it. We got it. And simple.
Repetitive puzzles.
Repetitive puzzles. That's going to be a single one. Repetitive puzzles. Perfect. Let's go. We're past halfway. Someone was trying to climb my leather chair, and it wasn't you. The rapscallion. All right, well, either way, we got a truck on. We are right here. We got this much left to go. We're almost done. We're doing good. We are on our way. An exploration of the world will yield mixed results.
Exploration of the world yields mixed results with...
See? Boom.
Exploration of the...
Hang on, let me just...
Exploration of the world...
Yeah, right there.
Of the world...
No, right there. Exploration. Exploration.
of the world yield...
Of the world, right there. Of the world as we know it. It's the end of the world as we know it.
Exploration of the world...
I haven't felt fine in years.
Exploration of the world yields...
I mean, is that not the lyrics? I think it's the lyric. I'm pretty sure it's the lyrics.
Yields mixed result.
I'm pretty sure that's just the lyrics. My mom's texting the family chat. That can wait for her now. I just saw my mom's name pop up and I was like, hang on. Never mind. She's sending a meme to the family group chat. And I'm not going to be showing the family group chat on stream. So we are all going to have to miss out on what the meme is. What? You coming up? Howdy. Would you like to show more than just your ass on stream? Ugh. Ugh, hello. Hello. Would you like to say anything to anyone? Would you like to shout anyone out? No? Nothing? Cat, yes. It's Boulder. Is the boulder conflicted on its feelings? No? Okay, well. I tried to get him to hang out, but you know, despite the fact he never shuts up when I'm not streaming, and the second I go live, he doesn't realize he can make noise. Well, I tried. One of these days, I'll ask him if he has anything to say and he'll actually make noise. But until then, you just get to see a nice quiet cat when he pops in. The other one's right down here, but... I know, right there. She's not even looking at me, but... The cats are around one day, but today is not the day. No, he understands that this is a... Now it kind of turned into a co-working stream. And that I should be focusing on actually trying to progress through writing all the captions. But I keep getting distracted by cats and chat and myself over here and up there. I don't know. It's working though. I mean, I'm getting my way through it. I'm at 29.5 seconds of a 51-second, video. So
results with
yeah, right there. With no results. And then we have the word with
minimal reward.
With minimal
rewards. Reward.
Almost there. Perfect. Right about there ought to be good. Oh, there. Perfect. With minimal. There we go.
Of the world yields mixed. Exploration of the world yields mixed results with minimal reward.
Perfect.
Rewards for thorough.
Yeah, rewards. Rewards.
For thorough searching.
For thorough.
Searching.
Up, up, up. Up, up, up.
Searching.
There we go. For thorough. I definitely didn't need to look up at my other screen to figure out how to spell the word thorough. Why would you accuse me of something like that? You guys don't need to be so mean to me.
With minimal rewards for thorough searching. This.
Boom. Got another clip done. We're just shy of 32 seconds now. We got about 20 seconds to go. However, we also already have the last several seconds done. We're getting closer. And to hydrate, we got the water for that. We're not pulling out the not sponsored for a hydrate, because not sponsored doesn't count as water, and you cannot include it in your water, intake for the day. So I thank you, Sammy. Got some nice, honestly pretty room temperature water. But it's not bad. It's not bad. And then I got the not sponsored, but the hydrate command. You should make a redeem called not sponsored for that. So I don't know if you heard me earlier when I was talking about this or last stream. What I want to do is I want to get a 16 ounce like koozie for like the cans this size that just says like hashtag not sponsored on it. And then that will be like part of my shtick. And then I was looking online and you can order them in bulk from like the manufacturer to do like your own like merch or like giveaway swag. You can get 200 of them for like $1.30 a piece. So like they're pretty cheap. Granted, you have to buy them in bulk, so it's kind of an upfront cost. But like if I go and buy like 200 of them and then I just carry them around when I go to events and like conventions or in like TwitchCon, when I go to like other like anime cons, or just like carry them around when I'm in public or when I'm traveling. And then if anyone comes up and is able to like be like, hey, look, I follow you on Twitch or I'm subscribed to you on YouTube, they just get one. They get their own not sponsored that they can then walk around with. I think it would be great. It'd be hysterical. It'd be marketing myself while they cover up the logo of a company that's not paying them for it to be there. Which is also why I manhandle the grip on the can every single time I pick it up. Great marketing. It'd be hysterical marketing. Because you'd see a bunch of people walking around with, like cans and everything, and it just says not sponsored right on it. Also, why are you dripping? Could you not drip, please? Everyone always asks me, why do I never take this water bottle anywhere? One, it's got Playboy stickers on it. I don't know if you've noticed that. And two, it leaks if you tip it too far. Like, no matter what I do, it leaks. It was not watertight from the day I got it. There's a reason this is my stream water bottle and not my gym water bottle or my work water bottle. I got distracted again. Okay. But yeah, I think the marketing would be hysterical.
The storyline is the only
right about there, the storyline. And like, it's not that expensive. Like, it'd be like $240, $250, but then I'd have 200 of them to give away. Like, if I am the size that I end up giving away I would actually end up giving away like 199 of them. I'd end up giving away that many. Do I really need to worry about having spent that $200? If I have that many different people who are coming up to me at events like that, I don't think it's that big of a deal. By the time I give away the last one, I should hopefully be making enough from the content creation that I've offset the cost that I, picked up and incurred in order to do the marketing. So I'm not going to worry about it too much. And I also don't plan on doing this like tomorrow. This is like in several months down the line, because I'm not going to this year's TwitchCon. Like, I straight up cannot afford it. Not even it'd be kind of tight, or I need to find a couple people to share a hotel room with to make it affordable. It's out of the question. Cannot afford. But maybe next year. We'll have to see. It's up in the air right now. Because that gives me plenty of time to save up for, a plane ticket and a hotel and everything. But as of right now, there is zero plan to have to worry about buying a bunch of koozies. And then explaining to TSA why I have 100 16-ounce can koozies in my carry-on.
Is the only part of this
Is the only. There we are. But also, Sammy, I'm sorry to hear that you dropped your phone and the screen is now a bit busted. It sounds like my cats are dropping something in the other room. Have you been hanging out with my cats? Because they've had a lot of zoomies lately, and they've been absolute menaces when it comes to knocking stuff off my bathroom sink.
is the only part.
I can only assume that is your fault, Sammy.
Part of this game that I feel
Part of this game. Like the bottom half of the phone is a weird yellow color. Yeah. So then you probably broke the polarization, whatever thing. So, it wasn't this phone. When I was in college as a freshman, I accidentally dropped my phone into a sink of soapy water, and so obviously it wasn't this phone, so it wasn't this size. But of the entire screen, only that much of it still worked. So I could see just the very top half inch of my phone screen. Everything else was just black. And even the touch part of that screen didn't work. It was bad. It was annoying. It was a hassle. And then I didn't have a phone for a week and a half, 2 weeks, until I was able to go home and get it fixed.
Part of this game
Is that getting a bit too long?
The storyline is the only part of this game. This game.
Yeah, we're gonna. Darn it. This game. Called tech, and we have a call tomorrow to see what store would be near me that would have the part needed to repair, because repairing is cheaper than replacing. No, I ended up when I broke that phone, I ended up just all I needed to do was get the screen replaced. So it was $70 to get the screen replaced, whereas if I had to go and buy a new phone, it was several $100s, couple $100s. So can't afford to not have my phone. Boss is out of town and I'm numero uno. That is a very justifiably good reason that you need a phone. And if you are being numero uno in the time being, or if you regularly have to have your phone available, make sure your work is paying for at least part of your cell phone bill. Because I have been in that situation when I did one of my internships. We were often out on the road and whatnot, so we had to use our phones quite a bit. So we got it was a $30 stipend a month for our phone bill. So they just tacked on $30 to whatever your first paycheck for the month was. And it was quite nice because it meant I could save a bit of money on my phone bill. I'm hoping the option for having a tech come to me is available. It would be helpful tends to be a little more expensive.
that I feel is truly
So obviously don't spend the money for the pure reason of they will come to you if you have the ability to go to them.
truly out is true is true is true
Right there.
that I feel is
That I feel. I'm currently on my parents' plan because I get their insurance that way and only have to pay $29. Yep. I'm on my parents' phone plan. I'm on my parents' insurance plan. I'm on my own car insurance because I live in a different state. But yep, I'm on my parents' phone plan, and our phone plan is from back when Blackberries were like first becoming a thing, and they offered like unlimited everything. It was like unlimited everything for $30 a month. And back then, unlimited everything meant you're going to be using it for calls and texts, and their unlimited everything was based off of you using, I want to say like 45 megabytes of data in a month across all your phone devices. Let me go in here real fast. So since I got this phone at the very beginning of the calendar year, so I've had it for 9 months. NordVPN has used 150 gigabytes. Amazon Music has used 30.5 gigabytes. Reddit 18 gigabytes. Twitch 1.3 gigabytes. Yeah, my point is we are 9.5 or 8.5 months into the year, and I've used 300 gigabytes myself on this phone. And the plan was based off of you using 45 megabytes. Oops. And because all of our phones upgrade at different times, they can't cancel the plan on us. That's part of it. The only time they are allowed to cancel the plan is if every device on the plan is eligible for upgrade at the same time. So every now and then we'll have the, like, you'll note it like in our family group chat, it will pop up and it's like, hey, I think my phone's eligible for upgrade. When is everyone else's phone? I wasn't planning on getting a phone for another couple months. So we're all spread out throughout the year, or through over the course of like 2 years. We're all spread out several months apart. So I'm allowed to, so because I got this phone at the very end of December, in not the end of this year, but the end of 2024, when I'm eligible for an upgrade again, I have to do it before like the end of January. Otherwise, we'll then have 2 phones eligible for upgrade at the same time. Scuba, would you quit knocking stuff down? Girl. Please. I'm trying to chat about phones. Thank you. Chaos Cats. They've been zooming the past couple weeks. I have been shocked at how much they have been running around. What's that? Did you hear her that time? She was loud. All right, well.
this truly out of the
I heard nothing.
out of this
No, she was quite noisy on that one.
out of this
Is truly
out of this world making
right there. Out of this world. Yeah, no, like I swear the cats are loud. It's just they're not loud while I stream, and I don't get why. Which I'm not complaining about.
The storyline is the only part of this game that I feel is truly out of this world, making the
Because it means there's a bit less going on while I'm trying to stream. And I don't have to deal with certain fur balls getting in my face in the middle of stream. Isn't that right? Now, if I were to sit over here, are you going to come back on camera? No, you're just going to face the other way and pretend I don't exist. Boy, the people want to see you. Show some love to the people. No. No, no. Hey. Would you relax? Say hello. Hang out with everyone. Thank them for stopping by. Say literally anything. No, you're just gonna stare over towards the window. That's it? That's all? Alright, good chat. I'm telling you. It's like he knows I'm live and just refuses to make noise. He's like, oh, sorry, I'll leave you alone. But also I'm gonna shove my face into your face. Or I'm gonna get just close enough to you that you pet me and then end up with cat hair all over your face. Great talk. It was a very informative talk. He had a lot to say, a lot of opinions. Most of them I only slightly agree with. Some of the other ones I don't agree with at all, but you know. He seems to think I should never leave the apartment without him. Unfortunately, I disagree with that sentiment because he becomes very annoying over the course of a day or two. So being able to go to work for a couple hours and not have to deal with him in my face is quite nice every now and then.
Making the overall
right there. It just gets to be a lot.
Making the overall experience feel incomplete. Feel incomplete.
Honestly, that's probably good as one. Feel incomplete. Okay, let's check this real fast.
The storyline is the only part of this game that I feel is truly out of this world, making the overall experience feel incomplete. Enhanced is truly out of this world, making the overall experience feel incomplete.
That's much better. That was much better.
The storyline is the only part of this game that I feel is truly out of this world, making the overall experience feel incomplete.
Perfect. We are now at 37 seconds. And I need to get to 47 seconds. So we got 5 seconds left. Oh, it's only 2 clips. Only 2 clips. And then we finish adding the captions. That doesn't even mean the video is done. It just means we have the captions in. Ugh. I gotta... Ugh. I was starting to get hair shoved every random direction and a half. Alright. You all just got a front row seat to how long my hair actually is right now, because I know it tends to kind of blend in and you don't really notice it. No, it's like way back here at this point. We're getting long hair.
Enhancements like a
Enhancements. Enhancements like additional chap Like additional. Yay.
chapters and
There.
chapters and additional chapters and
Yeah, chapters. Chapters. That was some aggressive typing. I am sorry to anyone who had to listen to that and was not expecting me to bam on the keyboard. I was just really excited to just type the word chapters.
and revamped puzzle
Like, I don't even have like that noisy of a keyboard. Such an exciting word, I know, right? Just absolute banger of a word. Like, I don't even have that noisy of a keyboard. Like, yeah, it's a mechanical keyboard, but I have like the red cherry switches. So like, they're not silent, but they're not super loud either. Plus I have, you know, the cheap IKEA desk and a desk mat that goes underneath the keyboard. So like, it's a fairly quiet keyboard. Also, Anomaly, welcome in. Thanks for stopping by. Hope the day's been good. It was a boring day at work. And now I'm just editing videos on stream because that's what I felt like doing. I don't know. I feel like it's been fun to just kind of hang out and edit and talk, show the process, say hello to everyone. How are you, Anomaly? How have you been doing? Have you had a great day as well?
puzzle difficulty
Puzzle difficulty. Puzzle difficulty.
could improve the game.
We're gonna put it right there. I've been good. Had a couple rough days a little bit ago, but I'm bouncing back. I wasn't feeling super hot the past few weeks either. Like I don't know exactly what it was. I don't know why, but something about like the past 2 weeks just kind of killed my motivation for everything.
Improve the game. And it's
Improve the game. Actually, we're gonna do the game. Then I'm gonna drag this over here.
the game.
Perfect. Could improve. Ads. Yeah, I had a feeling. I noticed it out of the corner of my eye. We're just gonna...
Enhancements like additional chapters and revamped puzzle difficulty could improve the game. And it's
Perfect. We got one left.
enhancements like additional chapters and revamped puzzle difficulty could improve the game. And it's
Excellent. Also, Anomaly, just let me know when you're back if you're not yet. It shouldn't be too long of an ad break. And then I can go back to my rant about how life has just felt weird. Otherwise, I will just continue with the working part of this.
in its current state.
Thank you, Sammy, for the subscription. I'm glad this hodgepodge mishmash of me ranting and telling stories about cats and man gripping like there's no tomorrow drinks inspired you to also gift a sub to Anomaly. Congratulations on your new subs. Congratulations on no longer having ads, assuming he's back. If not, you do have to finish the ads you're currently watching, which I think should not be the case. But anyway, thank you, Sammy. And as I was saying, like, I don't know if it was just Twitch and streaming, but like I felt kind of just burnt out and unmotivated for like do anything. And I felt like I got too into the mindset of I have to play these games on these days and go live at exactly when I say I'm going to go live and stream for exactly how long I'm going to stream. And I was starting to just not have fun of it, or like not have fun with like streaming. So then I decided, after only going live once 2 weeks in a row, I was like, okay, we need to make some changes. We need to switch it up, and we need to get back to the fun part of streaming, which is just hanging out with everyone. So I said, I'm no longer going to force myself to play games if I don't feel like it. I'm no longer going to say I have to stream, which honestly, I've never really been on top of the, well, I have to stream because I say, you know, according to my schedule, I'm going to stream today. I skip streams all the time. I do not care. If I have a headache, I don't go live. If I haven't eaten and I need to go eat, I go do that. I don't worry about going live. When I hit a point where I was literally just like sitting around and I'm like, I know I have stream coming up. It's going to be in an hour, but I don't feel like playing the game I said I was going to play. So I'm just not going to go live. And then I would just go fuck off and do something else. It wasn't even like I didn't feel great. I was like, I don't feel like playing the game that I said I was going to play. So therefore I'm doing nothing. I decided I enjoy streaming. I enjoy chatting with people. I enjoy hanging out with everyone. So I'm just going to get back to doing that, as well as I started to kind of like filter myself down because I felt like I was trying to be too corporate friendly. And I was like, corporate friendly doesn't matter at my size. Obviously I can't go like completely against TOS and get myself banned. But what difference does it make if I swear here and there, or if I don't have a regular, like, oh, he's always going to be playing a game? If I want to edit videos on stream, why not? Those who enjoy chatting with me are going to show up regardless of the game I play or what I'm doing. They'll show up. Maybe someone else happens to stumble in because they're like, oh, hey, that guy's editing. I'm going to go ask him a question because I'm trying to learn how to edit. And then they find out that they enjoy hanging out here. It's just something different that I enjoy, so I'm sharing with you guys. It's the same thing as what I do with streaming games. So I was like, I might as well. We're just going to open up the door for the fun. We're going to open up the door for the chaos. And now it's whatever. I'm going to stream whatever. I'm going to have fun doing whatever. And we're going to do whatever. And if you want to have fun, come back and hang out. If not, please still come back. But if you don't, like, I completely understand. Lurk when you can, if you want. Chat when you want, if you want. At the end of the day, I enjoy just going live and getting to talk to people, whether it's one person or 30 people. I'm not going to be picky about it.
Current state. Waiting.
Current state. I get you. Once I get around to cleaning up this room, I plan to build some models on stream. Yep. I have 2 Lego sets actually that I got back at like last Christmas. I still haven't put together because I said I was going to save them for on stream. And at first I was going to do at like 250 followers, do a Lego building stream. Still haven't gotten to 250. So that Lego set's still sitting on my kitchen table. And then I have another Lego set that's like holiday, like seasonal. So I was like, I'm going to wait until next Christmas and then I'm going to build the Lego set on stream, regardless of the number of followers. I'll just, once we get like real close to Christmas and like, I know other people are going to start traveling, you know, going home for the holidays, or they're going to start getting busy with family. I'm like, I'll just do a Lego building stream. I'll just pick like a random Friday or like a random Saturday night. And I'll just do like drinks and Legos, come hang out. I think that's going to be a great stream to, you know, keep in my pocket. I have Barbatorus HG and War Greymon to build. I have no clue who those are. I'm sorry. Oh goodness, I gotta prep for Christmas. Turns out I don't have to prep for hang on, we gotta scroll. Turns out I don't have to plan for October, because if you notice right here, 200 followers by October 1st, horror games all month long. And guess what? We're not there yet. We're not there yet. So I don't need to worry about it. But I do already have horror games that I can play. I have Dead by Daylight, Phasmophobia, Them and Us. There's another game that's supposed to release by the end of the year. So like, I know what I would play. I'm just not gonna force myself to only do horror games in October if I don't hit that 200. So, ha ha ha. One is a Gundam, the other is a Digimon. I know sort of enough about what Gundams are and what Digimon are, but like I could not tell you what they look like. I'd have to Google it. But no, I know a lot of people, or I'm not going to say I know a lot of people, but I know one or two people who are really into the model building and the Gundams and stuff like that. And I know it is very big in general. It's just not something I ever got into. I prefer my models already built and under an acrylic case. Which, have you guys seen? I'm just going to grab it. Give me a second here. Have you seen my Formula One car? No. Out of your way. Like, I know the light ends up washing it out. So yeah. Nobody asked how expensive this was, because it was ridiculously expensive. But it is a 1 of 500 edition, so it is also quite rare. I enjoy getting to the F1 race in Indianapolis. I hate to break it to you, but the Indy 500 is actually IndyCar, not Formula One. But I know what you mean. No, I want to go to the Indy 500 at some point, because Indy is pretty closest. It is pretty close to me. It's only a couple hour drive away, as opposed to if I wanted to go to an F1 race, I'd be driving not the Indy 500. F1 doesn't run in Indianapolis. They haven't since 2005, 2006. Like, it's been a long time since Formula One has run in Indy. But I know Indy cars and the Indy 500 specifically are in Indianapolis all the time. I know World Endurance Championship is going back to Indy. It's been longer than I thought then. Yeah, it's been a little while. I grew up in Indianapolis. That would explain it. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna again use the browser you can't see. When was the last F1 race in Indy? 2007. That was the last time they ran in Indianapolis. So I'm not saying you've never seen F1 cars run at that track, but it's at least been several years. I have run out of not sponsored. And I got this much left to do. All right. I gotta keep pushing.
Waiting for a sale. Waiting for a
There we go. Damn, that was probably the last time. Actually, I remember it was when I graduated high school, which puts it about right. Yeah, it's been a little while since they ran in Indianapolis. They were having issues with tires and tire manufacturers, which led to disagreements with the organizers, and eventually they just kind of got rid of it, and then they moved the US Grand Prix down to Austin, and now they run it Circuit of the Americas in Texas, and then they added Miami last year, so they did it again this year, and then this year they're adding Las Vegas in November, about a month after TwitchCon. It's like 3 weeks later. F1 cars are going to be racing around. And if I had the money, I would absolutely be going to that F1 race. But unfortunately, I am poor.
sale or updates.
I might be able to make the Vegas one. You will not be able to afford the Vegas one. I am telling you that with confidence. The cheapest, like, general admissions tickets I saw were, like, only for Friday practice, $350. So you don't even get to see qualifying. You don't even get to see the race, and you're still paying $350. If you want to get 3-day passes or just race day passes, it's like $1,000 a person. And that's for like the absolute cheapest. So if you want to go to an F1 race and you live in North America, Mexico City, Montreal, or Austin are the cheap races to go to. I'm not surprised to hear that yet. No, it's
Sale or updates.
It's very expensive.
Or
Which was not surprised at all. I looked because I was curious, kind of as a haha, how funny is it going to be? And then I looked at it and I was like, holy fuck, I don't have that kind of money.
sale or
So I ended up just not even worrying about it.
or updates. Recommend. Or updates is recommend. Or updates is
Or updates.
is
You could do it, but it would leave you pretty empty. Yeah, I as much as I would absolutely love to go to Vegas for the F1 race, it is absolutely not happening this year, especially after TwitchCon. I came real close to pulling the trigger on TwitchCon like 2 or 3 times, and if I didn't spend 2.5 months unemployed over the summer, I might have actually done it this year. So maybe next year I'll actually pull the trigger. But we shall see. Like I was really starting to think about it in like late April, early May. And then I got laid off mid-May. And I was like, well, there goes my TwitchCon money. I did it because I'm sharing a house with 11 other streamers. I know a couple other people who are in the house with you. But like, yeah, no, it's kind of crazy, like how expensive it can be and how affordable I've seen some people are able to get it. Like, obviously the cost for the ticket is a set price, but everything past that, it is entirely what you feel like spending. So I know people who are driving from like Massachusetts or driving from like upstate New York. They're making the drive because they figured out they could do it cheaper than flying. And then they're staying in houses with, 10, 11, 12 other people because they're getting Airbnbs. So it's crazy how expensive it can be and how cheap people are doing it. Like, yeah, Anomaly, you're doing the whole thing for around 600. I know someone from Georgia, or no, South Carolina, sorry, from South Carolina who has managed to get the entire trip booked. Granted, they still haven't gotten merch and like they'll have to buy food at the event, but their entire budget is $275 for like 6 days. They got it down that cheap based on the number of people they're driving with, the number of people they're staying with, where they're planning to stay, where they're planning to park. Like they did all of that planning, and it's like $275 or $280 for basically an entire week. And I was like, holy moly. Like, I am a fairly cheap individual, but like when I travel, I tend not to get the absolute cheapest I possibly can. Like if I'm going to TwitchCon, I'm likely going to get my own room, or if I am going to like share a hotel room or share somewhere with someone, I'm likely not going to be doing the 11-way split. Maybe like one other person, but even then, like I don't know, I kind of enjoy having an apartment to myself, so I'd probably want a hotel room to myself. That may not be the cheapest one split so much. Yeah, I mean, obviously, but like if I'm traveling, I'm okay spending a bit more money than the absolute cheapest way to do something, because I'd rather spend the money and know I have like the nicer luxury version. Obviously, I'm not going to go like full penthouse in downtown like Vegas on the Strip, but like just getting like the Best Western like down the road, like something like that, Nothing too over the top, nothing that would like be like, oh my god, he spent so much money on it. But at the same time, it's like, oh, you must have spent like a little bit because you have your own room, or like, oh, you're only sharing the room with like one other person. So I've also done the anime cons with like 15 people in a single king room. Yep, my family is a family of 7, so like 2 parents, 5 kids. The number of times we would do a single hotel room and then like the entire hotel room just became bed was pretty much every time my family tried to travel somewhere that wasn't one of my grandparents' house. And because I was the, older brother, oh, let your siblings sleep on the bed, if they're too uncomfortable, they're just going to cry and complain the whole next day. So instead I would just have to sleep on the floor, or I'd be the one that, had to take, the couch or whatever. The bed is where you fall asleep. Yep. That is exactly what it was. So we would go to a hotel room and then we'd pull out like 2 or 3 air mattresses, but because we couldn't use like an electric pump because that's too obvious, you'd sit there with a bike pump trying to get your bed inflated, and eventually you just can't be fucked to bother inflating it anymore, so you end up sinking in like this, and you end up like maybe half an inch off the ground. That's your bed for the weekend. That is how I traveled as a kid. So me getting like the Best Western, hotel room, 3 miles away from a convention, or 3, 4, 5 miles away from where I'm going, and getting to sleep in the bed, pinnacle of luxury to me. That is beautiful. Or like the city I live in right now, if I were to fly out of like the local airport, there's only 3 cities I can fly to. Anywhere else in the world, I'm guaranteed a connecting flight, at least one. So it's like, yeah, my flights are going to be a little more expensive. And it's not like if you just, fly this airline instead. There's one airline that flies into and out of my airport, and they only fly to 3 different cities. And those are the major hub cities for the airline. And it's like, I'll let you know something. Use electric pumps, managed hotels for 10 years. Just don't cause a problem, and I'll turn an eye to small. I mean, my family knows this now, and also my family has enough money that we can just get a second hotel room, or it's very rare that the entire family travels together anyway these days, because I live 500 miles from home, so it's like Fly Spirit, you may not have to book a return flight. You may not have to book a hotel if you book Spirit. Also, welcome in, James. You're rather late. How long have I been live at this point? 3.5 hours. Assuming you make it there. Exactly, that's what I was saying. You might not have to worry about booking a hotel.
Is recommended as
Is recommended. Is recommended. There it is. There it is. I've been lurking my bed. Yeah, it's been kind of an interesting stream. Lots of fun conversations. Very little forward progress with the editing. But look how little I have left till the text is done. Yeah, I need to get ready for bed. Work will be here before I want it to be. Yeah, me too. Luckily for me, though, jack shit is about to happen at work tomorrow. So I hope you have a great night. I hope work goes well. I plan to be live on Saturday if you feel like stopping by if you're not live yourself. Otherwise, I will see you around some other time in some other channel. Do not feel bad. Enjoy the rest of your night, Anomaly. Thanks for stopping by.
as the $20
20 data. Yeah. Work for me tomorrow. We'll be watching more One Piece. Are you watching the live action or the anime?
as the 20
Because I haven't seen either. The anime, okay. Are you caught up, or are you in the process of catching up, or are you just starting? In the late 400s. Okay, so you're not quite halfway.
$20 price tag. $20 price.
But you're well into the show at this point. That's 420. I am an idiot. I needed that. There we go. Okay. Anomaly, stop letting me ask you questions about anime and what you're going to be doing tomorrow. You're supposed to be going to bed. Please, go to bed. We can discuss anime another time.
Price tag does not
Price tag. Yes, sleepy. Cozy emotes. Get out of here. Go. Go. Sleep.
does not fully justify its length.
Just gonna boop.
Fully just
Right about there. Fully justify. There we go. BRB getting caffeine. Sammy, are you getting a not sponsored? Because when I'm looking for a bit of energy, I always turn to a not sponsored. If you happen to work for the company that makes this can and you want me to move my hand and call it what it is and not sponsored, hit me up. I actually think I have some in my trash. You should have it on a pedestal because it is that good. Let me tell you, the not sponsoreds are my favorite type of said beverage. It's such a great bit.
justify its
Hang on, we gotta.
does not fully justify its length in game.
It's length. That's what she said.
In gameplay. In gameplay.
And gameplay. Boom. We're still not done with the video. Don't get excited. But we're a hell of a lot closer. Ooh. Give it a second. It's gonna... I'm not lagging anymore. We should be good to hit play.
I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to. This game presents an intriguing narrative where you embody an astronaut facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. While officially a platformer, where you embody an astronaut facing unforeseen challenges, an astronaut facing unforeseen challenges.
That's so weird how it's lagging like that.
An astronaut facing unforeseen
Because when I started
facing
here,
unforeseen challenges
fine.
on a mission to the moon. While officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving and the puzzles lack a challenging difficulty. The landscape and picturesque sky, however, dazzle, but some artificial boundaries occasionally break the immersion. In Lifeless Moon, you'll solve puzzles to use teleportation. Some objectives can be unclear at times.
just want to quickly...
Teleportation. Some objectives can be unclear. Teleportation. Some objectives can be unclear at times, leading to aimless wandering around for several minutes. While the story shines, the gameplay lacks depth, with no survival threats and simple repetitive puzzles. Exploration of the world yields mixed results, with minimal rewards for thorough searching. The storyline is the only part of this game that I feel is truly out of this world, making the overall experience feel incomplete. Enhancements like additional chapters and revamped puzzle difficulty could improve the game. In its current state, waiting for a sale or updates is recommended, as the $20 price tag does not fully justify its length and gameplay. The full review is available on my channel, and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute game reviews.
Beautiful. Again, we're still not done. We got to go back and add more. So where do I say $20? Right there. Perfect. Okay. Import media. That one, this one. I'm thinking, hang on. I just gotta think through my options. We're looking at all the stock footage I've downloaded. That one maybe. Or you know, we're gonna do the rain and money. But we're gonna have to drop it way out here just to be safe. Okay, so I'm gonna cut you there. Bop. Then we can just bop. Okay. Okay, so where's $20? There's $20. Just gotta make sure we're gonna fit in there real quick. Ah.
Recommended as the $20 price.
Perfect. Zoom. Perfect. Ready?
Sale or updates is recommended, as the $20 price tag does not fully justify its length and gameplay.
Little treat in there for those who bother watching that far into the video. I don't think there was anything else I wanted to really slap specifically into, other than I need the logo. Okay, yeah, I haven't. Import media. Hang on, let me check real fast. Lifeless Moon. Game cover. Images. Lifeless Moon game. Logo. Yeah, it's all really low quality. Actually, no, this one I can work with. I can work with this one. Save image as. Of course, it's a freaking WebP file. Save downloads, just WebP to PNG. Cloud convert, select file, go to downloads, grab that bad boy, convert to PNG, there we go, let it cook, download. All right, pop this bad boy open, drag this out of the way, downloads, PNG, Control X, extras, click in here, no, I'm not gonna click in here. No, screw it. We're gonna click in here. Control V. Import. Extras. Lifeless moon. Click. Drop it in right here. We gotta cut you down. Bop. Okay. So I want you to be about, honestly, that big. But geez, there's all this black on the picture. How do you plan to worry about that? Easy, we green screen, baby. So we're gonna go here. 3D here. Bop. 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 It like 80% worked, which I was slightly concerned that it would be worse. Toy. No. Luma, flat. Honestly, soft might work. It almost looks like it works. We're just playing around with some settings, just verifying that HSP lab. Yeah. The YUV soft. Okay.
I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to. This game,
it works. It's not great. It would really be better if I properly decided to edit that and cut it out. The problem is that sounds like a lot of effort. It's not worth it. It looks good enough.
I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to. This
Like, yeah, you get some see-through blasted out bits. I'm gonna choose not to worry about it. And by not worry about it, I mean I'm currently worrying about it. So we're gonna get this in here, get this in here. You need to, first off, get cropped a little bit in every direction. Am I cropping the moon? I should be cropping this one. I'm an idiot. Now, the reason I wanted to do this is I can now play with it to right about there. There we go.
you don't have to. This game presents. I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to.
There we go. See, it covers in the parts that kind of got blown out, and it still has a bit of shadow around it, but I think it works. I think we're golden there.
I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to. I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to. This game presents an intriguing narrative where you embody an astronaut facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. While officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving and the puzzles lack a challenging difficulty. The landscape and picturesque sky, however, dazzle, but some artificial boundaries occasionally break the immersion. In Lifeless Moon, you'll solve puzzles to use teleportation. Some objectives can be unclear at times, leading to aimless wandering around for several minutes. While the story shines, the gameplay lacks depth, with no survival threats and simple repetitive puzzles. Exploration of the world yields mixed results, with minimal rewards for thorough searching. The storyline is the only part of this game that I feel is truly out of this world, making the overall experience feel incomplete. Enhancements like additional chapters and revamped puzzle difficulty could improve the game. In its current state, waiting for a sale or updates is recommended, as the $20 price tag does not fully justify its length in gameplay. The full review is available on my channel, and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute game reviews.
Honestly, I dig it. I dig it. I don't think there's anything else I really need to slap in there too much. I need music still. Don't get me wrong. But that's pretty easy to quick add in, especially because I already have music uploaded. All right, pick what song you want. You guys can hear what they all sound like, right? Which one do you want me to add? We could do option 1 or option 2. What about option 3? Of those songs, which one do you pick? 1, 2, or 3? It is such... It's like taking like a 3-minute song and condensing it down to like 2 seconds. What, Sammy, you can't comprehend what the song sounds like? Here, let me play song 2 for you again. Ready? They all sound the same to you? Well, no, James, this one's very clearly 3. Like, listen to it real quick. And now let's listen to 2. They're very clearly different songs. The fact that you can't tell is just insulting to me. But no, I was actually thinking about using this one. So, fair warning, this is going to be a bit louder than my voice is. So, we're going to turn the volume down, but...
I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to. This game presents an intriguing narrative where you embody an astronaut facing I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to.
We're just gonna have to... Backspace. Dink. There we go. Now we'll start right away.
I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to. This game presents an intriguing narrative where you embody an astronaut facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. While officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving and...
I think it works. And obviously it's well longer than I need to worry about, so I can just... Ah! No, go away. Go away. There we go. See? Perfect. There's the song. Now you just need to set the volume appropriately. The game is to have it loud enough that you can hear it, but quiet enough that it's not too loud that you can't like understand the words and it's not like overpowering. But you don't want it too quiet that like you don't really notice it during the quieter parts of the song, but you also don't want it too loud that YouTube picks up on what song it is. Like, I have the license for this song, but I notice... Hey. Thank you. I notice when YouTube is able to auto-detect the song that's playing, the views are worse. So I'm thinking like a -30 to start as my kind of rough guess.
Overall experience feel incomplete. Enhancements like addition...
I should probably stop the other music because this is going to be quite quiet.
I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to. This game presents an intriguing narrative where you embody an astronaut facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. Well, officially...
It's a bit quiet. Let's...
Officially a platformer, the gameplay is very...
That might be a bit loud now. Welcome to the world of playing with audio levels.
Very forgiving, and the puzzles lack a challenging difficulty. The landscape and picturesque sky, however, dazzle, but some artificial boundaries occasionally break the immersion. In Lifeless Moon, you'll solve puzzles to use teleportation. Some objectives can be unclear at times.
Hang on.
Leading to aimless wandering around for several minutes. While the story shines, the gameplay lacks depth, with no survival threats and simple repetitive puzzles. Exploration of the world yields mixed results, with minimal rewards for thorough searching. The storyline is the only part of this game that I feel is truly out of this world, making the overall experience feel incomplete. Enhancements like additional chapters and revamped puzzle difficulty could improve the game. In its current state, waiting for a sale or updates is recommended, as the $20 price tag does not fully justify its length in gameplay. The full review is available on my channel, and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute game reviews.
There we go. Guess what? We're still not done. I'm sorry. There's one bit left. And that's to go through and add all of the video transitions. You've reached a limitation. No. Okay. I don't know what I was trying to do there. I just want to drop across to dissolve on these bad boys. Is that supposed to be there?
Where you embody an astronaut facing
No, it is not.
Where you embody an astronaut facing...
Delete. I accidentally cut that at some point. We're not going to worry about it. Almost there. Almost there, Sammy. We just got to add these little smoothie boys. So what? Watch these transitions now.
I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to. This game presents an intriguing narrative where you embody an astronaut facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. While officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving and the puzzles lack a challenging...
See, it just makes it a little smoother on the cuts, especially like here where you're running.
So
like
you don't have to. This game presents an...
And then if I were to drop this like here, and then we're going to adjust this one to be 10 seconds. Then we're going to adjust this, drop that, do something more like that.
I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to. This game presents an intriguing narrative
where you embody that is now? Because you see him start to run, and then like the entire like surrounding like environment. Could you please leave that alone? It is a single paper bag. I don't know why you were obsessed with it. But like the entire background, as well as like the moon, all fade and change at the same time, but he's still running. It gives like massive Forrest Gump vibes.
I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to. This game presents an intriguing narrative.
Like, look how clean that is.
I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to. This game presents an intriguing narrative where you embody an astronaut facing unforeseen...
No one's ever going to notice that when they're watching the video, but, you know, it's kind of cool. It's kind of nice, you know? Something different, something fun, something spicy. And it also gives me a chance to watch back through everything and just verify that, like, nothing is going to be... Actually, yes. Yes. But also no. It just gives me like another chance to watch back through. So like I'll leave it maybe zoomed in that much.
Challenge,
then I can just watch back through here.
Well, officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving and the puzzles lack a challenging difficulty. The landscape and picturesque sky, however, dazzle, but some artificial boundaries occasionally break the immersion. In Lifeless Moon, you'll solve puzzles to use teleportation. Some objectives can be unclear at times, leading to aimless wandering around for several minutes. While the story...
Boy, not right now. Please. Also, if stream is getting very laggy because I'm trying to play through this whole thing, I am sorry. We're right at the very end. There's the most amount of stuff being added in, and it has to do with a lot of processing and GPU usage, and I'm aware of that. So I understand that the stream itself might be starting to look a little chunky. just bear with
As
me.
the gameplay
on
lacks
this.
depth, with no survival
yeah,
threats and
T.
simple repetitive puzzles. Exploration of the world yields mixed results, with minimal rewards for thorough searching. The storyline is the only part of this game that I feel is truly out of this world, making the overall experience feel incomplete. Enhancements like additional chapters and revamped puzzle difficulty could improve the game. In its current...
No, you mean, yep. Five. There we go. Hang on, we're almost there. Almost there. Come on, we're 41 seconds in.
State waiting for a sale or updates is recommended, as the $20 price tag does not fully justify its length in gameplay. The full review is available on my channel, and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute game reviews.
There it is. There it is. Save. We're gonna do one more watch through just to verify. We're gonna explicitly pay attention to the text one final time, because my dumbass has misspelled stuff and I don't catch it until the final watch through. I have straight up forgotten to change the text sometimes, so we're gonna watch it through one more time, and then we're gonna be done. And I'm gonna render this off stream because that would absolutely crash stream if I tried to do it. All right.
I played Lifeless Moon so you don't have to. This game presents an intriguing narrative where you embody an astronaut facing unforeseen challenges on a mission to the moon. While officially a platformer, the gameplay is very forgiving and the puzzles lack a challenging difficulty. The landscape and picturesque sky, however, dazzle, but some artificial boundaries occasionally break the immersion. In Lifeless Moon, you'll solve puzzles
That's
to use
for you,
teleportation.
James.
Some objectives can be unclear at times, leading to aimless wandering around for several minutes. While the story shines, the gameplay lacks depth, with no survival threats and simple repetitive puzzles. Exploration of the world yields mixed results, with minimal rewards for thorough searching. The storyline is the only part of this game that I feel is truly out of this world, making the overall experience feel incomplete. Enhancements like additional chapters and revamped puzzle difficulty could improve the game. In its current state, waiting for a sale or updates is recommended, as the $20 price tag does not fully justify its length in gameplay. The full review is available on my channel, and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute game reviews. Game reviews.
Can I please get this to work?
Available on my channel, and remember to subscribe for more 1-minute game reviews.
There we go. There we go. There we go. Don't worry, Sammy. I got it for you. Oh, thank you, Ben Shredded Cheese. Yeah, thank you for the applause. All right, no, we got that done. That only took far too long. No, not save as. You save. That only took 4 hours. It normally takes me an hour and a half. So maybe editing on stream is infrequent, because I originally wanted to do 3 of these videos today on stream, and it took me 4 hours to get 1. And it's now 11 o'clock and I still need to shower. You distract. Yes, you distract. And Mel, Pocket Leaves, who raided earlier, distract. Doc stopped by and was the distraction. There was so many different distractions, so many people stopping in and saying hello, and I appreciate every single one who stops by. Absolutely. However, holy moly, did I not realize how slow I was going to be. I enlist the help of the cats. The cat who is currently on top of my bookshelf over there. The cat that's over there somewhere. Yeah, I was not expecting myself to move that slowly, which, like, it's not a big deal at all. You know, I wanted to stream. Could we, I'm trying to have a, thank you. I didn't want words. I was trying to use words. But yeah, no, I absolutely love everyone who stops by, everyone who lurks, everyone who comes in with raids, whether you send a raid message or not. Tons of fun. Well, you added time as you were also explaining what you're doing exactly, or I'd get distracted and start showing something else. Like the number of times I've pulled up like my own stream, which I totally just tried to do, and then I realized I'm not on that scene. But like I pulled up YouTube multiple times, like the studio end, and was showing like when I just do the lazy edits to show my, you know, when I just edit like a clip into a vertical format, this is what it ends up looking like, and these are the numbers I get. And I was pulling up different videos within, and no, I'm fully aware that like I knew it was going to take longer. I did not realize I was going to take like more than double the length of time. So we're going to get that closed. We're going to jump over here. We are going to start poking around, seeing who's around, seeing who's live. And then there's not many people live that I follow. That's okay, because we can poke around elsewhere. I know how to find other people who are live. And that's if I feel like rating some of these people, or some of these people, or maybe some of these people. Or perhaps I poke my head into here. I think I know who we are going to go see. Who are they and what are they currently streaming? That is an excellent question, Cheese. I don't even know myself. But I can see that they're live. And I talk to them quite often. So what's the shame in going and stopping by, right? You know? Who wants to go meet Mr. Irish Pants, who's going to be playing The Joy of Creation? They're about 2.5 hours into stream. So I think that seems like a perfect person to go say hello to. Gonna get this up, We're gonna hit start raid. Okay. So, you know the drill. I am planning on being live again on Saturday. If you would like to follow me on any of my socials, if I could type without caps on, you can go ahead and click on any of those links you feel like. Click on one, click on all of them. That is all of my social media accounts, minus this Twitch that you are currently sitting on. If you notice that there is, in fact, one other one missing, it is the Discord, which is a separate link. If you want to know all of my updates, all of my announcements, all of my news, all of my memes, or just look for the, Carlbot triggers and figure out how you can get Carlbot to reply to you and be sassy. It all happens in that Discord right there. If you want to support me on this raid and you are not subscribed, you can go ahead and grab that message. And if you are subscribed, you can go ahead and grab that message right there, which includes my own custom emotes that look something like that. Other than that, again, thanks to everyone who stopped by. Thank you for Pocket Leaves, Mel, who raided in about midway through our stream. And like I said, I'll see you guys next time.